Right, everybody, it's time to play a game. Is it late lunch cellist, early finish cellist, or sacked cellist? I'm kind of favouring the latter. Scotty's gone early finish. I think sacked. Scotty, mind right. Cellist, welcome to the stream. Are you ready to build something in Kerbal that you're not supposed to build in Kerbal? Because I'm not. And it's all Koala's fault. Late lunch. Cellist says mind right. Cellist, break the news to us. Which one is it? Sacked cellist means more cellist in streams. Yeah, actually, yeah, you're right. Let's not go for that one. No. Easy Green, welcome to the stream. How are we? Right, welcome everybody. Good Friday, or whatever, or was that last week? It is time to fix the issue we had last week where the infected Kerbals returning from the Mombi, instead of landing on land, which we built the space plane for, landed in the sea. So we need to, today, if it's possible in Kerbal, which I have no fucking clue, build a seaplane? Or a boat or something? I have no fucking clue. Jan Wedge, welcome to the stream as well. The answer was early finish cellist. That means good old Stubbler wins and Scotty and Mindright lose. Cellist, perfect. I'll give you woods tonight for that. How about that? Right, this song's super short. I guess I'll just fucking fire up Kerbal and we go for it. So, Koala went up last week to the Mombi. She parked very close, stayed in her sealed container, and collected... Who did she choose? Mina, Eric, Lundios, and Sam from the Mombi and returned them back to Kerbin. Unfortunately, she overshot her landing and instead of landing at the Space Centre, she landed 26.9 kilometres out to sea. I need to think of a way to go and collect them because we can't use the normal procedure because Crisis will pick them up and put them back in the crew area and infect everything. So I need to think of a ship, and when I say ship, I don't mean spaceship, I mean ship, to sail out 26.9 kilometres to pick them up and then bring them back to the shore. Ooh. Can I have woods tonight instead? Do you know what, Scott? Yes, you can. You took sacked cellist. Scotty won. No, I don't. You're incorrect, mind right. I said early finish cellist, and Scotty said sacked. I've got to just type Kappa in a Facebook message. Cellist, you have become one of the worst people imaginable. Congratulations. Sorry, you have continued to be and upped the ante on being the worst, one of the worst people imaginable. Good work. Right. This is today's mission. Somehow. I mean, I could try and build a space plane, but I don't like my chances of either landing a space plane or taking off again from a space plane. So I'm going to see if it's possible to build a boat that can travel over there, because this, let me show you, is our issue. I was sacked this week, but only by a lady I was speaking to. Wait, you were sacked? Does that mean kicked in the sack? And if that's true, you was technically not. You said I favour the last one and sacked cellist was the option listed. Mind right, I'm trying to bullshit my way into winning this. You're making it very difficult for me. I won. End of story. Pretty good. Right, here is the issue. There are two separate components to this ship in front of you right now. We have, in the top component, Koala Jr., who has been sat in a seat like this for a week. Can you imagine how red her cheeks are? Anyway, she's been sat in a chair like this for a week. She successfully returned the second portion of this ship, which contains... Let me switch to it. So it's Mina, Lundios, Eric, and Sam. If we look through Eric's eyes right now, we can see the infected. Look at the view out the window. That's kind of cool, actually. Anyway, so that we have Lundios, who Koala picked, Sam, who Koala picked, Mina, who Koala picked, and Eric. These have been sat here for a week looking to be rescued. That is essentially our mission today. Where's the space centre? It should be in this direction. It is. All we have to do is drive 26.9 kilometres across the sea, pick these people up, take them 26.9 kilometres back, and live happily ever after. Easy. Oh, don't recover the vessel. Fucking hell. I nearly recovered the vessel and infected the entire space centre. That's not the way. So I have to work out whether or not it's possible to build a boat in Kerbal Space Program. I mean, everything that lands in the sea, including that thing, floats, right? So surely, if I was to go to the space plane hangar now, I'm a stickler. They must be so seasick. I know. They've just been bobbing up and down. What about Koala, Easy Green? She's been sat in that chair, facing upwards, bouncing up and down for a week. Mikey B, welcome to the stream. Mikey B, we're building a boat. So I started a little bit of work towards the end of the last stream, and I built this monstrosity. Does that look like your average run-of-the-mill boat? It does pretty much, right? And don't mention the Titanic, that would be incredibly rude. Koala is going a week without toast. That's the thing, everybody down below has been fine apart from Koala, who's got no supplies or anything. Right. Here is what we learned from taking this thing for a simple test drive on the runway. These fucking supports are not supported whatever. So, these buoyancy devices, we'll call them for lack of a better term, are not supported at all. So I'm going to put some struts on just to make sure these are all attached together nice and firm. It has got raft-like quality. I guess it is just a raft, right? But the issue is, right, I can't get an engine or a motor or something. So I have to use plane engines, as you can see, which are the things on the side. The thing is how is it? I don't know. I guess we need to check if it simply floats first, right? Tell you what I'm going to do. Before we go anywhere, this thing might be out in the water for a while, so I'm going to need as much electric charge as possible. So allow me to slot some fucking solar panels across the top. We don't have to worry about weight or anything, do we? Really? Good. Mikey B, how are we? So that works. Do these open? Because the idea is that Koala will be collecting, or whoever drives this thing will be collecting everybody into this, but Koala, technically, because she's not compromised yet, can sit in here. I need to run it out onto the... Hey, if I drop this thing now, if I extend the ladder, will it go into the... There you go, look. Perfect. So if Koala gets out first, walks up the ladder, and then sort of, I don't know, shimmies all the way across here and then gets in the front, that should technically work. If you can actually climb ladders in the water, we need a lot of testing if this thing can actually get out onto the waves. Right, how is it going to steer? Do you think water's going to get in there and make it sink? It might do, right? Okay, let me seal these up. I don't know how it works. I'm not even sure if they actually put, like, boat mechanics in Kerbal. I don't know why they would. But if I was to maybe stick a beam or two on here like that, here's another thing. I can't steer it on land, can I? Because I guess it's meant to be amphibious. I don't know if it was Mindright or Tagslack or somebody said it yesterday. It's supposed to be an amphibious machine of sorts. But if I put them things on there, then I can maybe steer it using... One second. These? Not the fins, the things that steer. Where is it? Is it winglets? No, this thing. Cheeky, welcome to the stream and thank you for the raid. Welcome everybody in. Did you enjoy Evil Genius, Cheeky? I was peeping before I went live. Cheeky, thank you for the raid and welcome to the stream, everybody. I'm trying to build in a game about spaceships and aeroplanes, I'm building a fucking boat. Because there was an issue with the last stream where I find myself having to collect people from the sea. Here's a question, right? If I turn with these, is that going to turn the ship? I mean, kind of, right? Is it good? Is it good? I mean, it looks... I like the art style. Thank you, Cheeky, though. Welcome to everybody. I hope you had a good stream over in Cheeky's. And if you aren't following him, make sure you fix that quickly. Right, let me turn snap off, so maybe I can just turn it a tiny bit. And now, hopefully, I should be able to turn that when I get onto the runway, but I guess we test. But here's a problem. Am I not going to snap them off when I get the opportunity to? Ugh, I don't know. Are you got a Jules Verner in the Werner it Master of the World style? What does that even mean, Mindray? Is it the one that has lots and lots of explosions? Because then the answer is yes. I tell you what, I feel like it needs to be wider. Also, should the engines be a bit higher as well? Because technically they're gonna be like, I don't know. The art style is the same as the first game, and I love it. Good shit. Thank you, Cheeky, though, and welcome everybody. I hope you had a good one.
What happened when the cast of Friends was stuck at sea in a raft? Nothing. They were fine because Lisa Kudrow.
I actually quite liked that, Santa, and it pains me to say so, for fuck's sake. Santa, thank you for the bits, and welcome to the stream. Fucking Santa. That were awful, actually, but I like it. I'm going to make it another row wider, just for the sake of it. Let's make a giant helicopter. No, I don't know if you... Can you make helicopters in Kerbal? You maybe can. Don't answer, actually, if you know, of course. Santa, thank you for the bits. How are we today? It does have a fair number of explosions, and also a vehicle that takes all terrain to a level seldom seen. I mean, if I had the ability to, I would. Just got this game for Xbox. It's confusing hard control. I've heard that, Timmy. Yeah, it's supposed to be brutal, right? Which I can imagine. Like, it's difficult enough on a mouse and keyboard to... The controls make sense, but at least on a mouse and keyboard... sorry, the controls are complex, but at least on a mouse and keyboard you can click what you want. I can imagine it fucking brutal on a controller. Right, let me let me set all these struts up properly, and hopefully... Another thing I'm worried about is whether or not these engines go underwater at any point. Because they just will not work, would they? Because the whole idea is sucking in oxygen, right? How was your day? Today's going well, Timmy. I mean, we've got this bullshit to try and test. This is supposed to travel across the water. I should have enough fuel in there. Should I, just for the sake of it, put a ladder? I might. No, I've got a ladder there, haven't I? If I extend that ladder, how far does it go? It goes to there, which is fine. Retract that ladder. And then maybe I put... Because I need to... Once I get in the water, we need to test... need to test a few things. How do I turn this ladder so it fits? Like that, and then... Fuck me, these controls are confusing as cocks. That's not right, is it? Oh no, that was a mistake. Can I Alt-Z? Whew. Can I retract this ladder and then do it? Alright, extend the bastard ladder so I know which orientation that needs to be set at. I would not want to play this with a controller, can you imagine? And then I can just do it with this, can't I? Yeah, there we go. Got another stupid fucking system that I'm too stupid to use. And I also don't... What do I want to? I might as well have two of them, why not? Yeah, imagine doing this sort of shit on a controller. Fuck me. Timmy, respect if you actually continue playing it. First time I ever knew of Siddles' existence, I was watching him on stream play Kerbal on a PlayStation. Maniac. And now this far down the line, I'm very sorry that I ever met him, but still. An interesting anecdote nonetheless, I'm sure you won't agree. Right, do you think this thing can drive, is the next question. What a fucking piece of shit this is. This wouldn't have had to happen if Koala would have landed the fucking ship on the land instead of in the sea. In Jules Verne's Master of the World, there's a giant helicopter. Oh, I see. Is that what Mindrake was referring to? Oh, they'll end up underwater with you controlling it. Thank you, Mikey B, for your vote of confidence. Right. There's no successful mission point in this because you're technically not going anywhere, but if you would like to be the person who test runs this thing, I'm thinking of a number between 1 and 100. If you know you're in the Kerbal Space Center, guess now. 10. 9. 8. This is to be the guinea pig for the entire day. 7. 6. There's maybe not even anybody that can pilot this. 5. 4. 3. 2. 1. The number was 11. Cats, welcome to the stream. Augur, welcome to the stream. Mind right, you're going to be our guinea pig for today. Right, we'll name it when we go on the mission, but mind right, you're going to be the guinea pig. As I say, there's no real mission point in it, but you're just going to be the guinea pig. Mind right, the third is on board, and the boat test goes now. The fuck are you building suppositories for? Shut up, Augur. I'm trying my hardest to build a boat here. For your future, no less. Yeah, fuck it all. Right, Cats, welcome to the stream though. Oh, it looks stable. Right, first thing I need to test is if I was to turn left or right, would these things turn? No. What the fuck? What good are these things then? Or do I actually have to enable the action? Right, wait. I'm going to turn the throttle down. It moves. Mind right, it's about to DNF in Kerbal. On the bright side, after I explode, I can play WoW for the rest of the stream. I don't think you'll explode technically, but you might drown. Right. So the whole structural support is stable. The thing can move. I've just thought of a really sweaty way to brake, but I might break off my fin, so I can't really do it. So now can I... Holy shit. Okay, it turns. It really turns. But will it turn in the water? Because these things aren't what I thought they were. I thought these had the ability to turn, but they don't. Right, drive to the end of the runway, I guess. I should have actually launched it from the launch platform, shouldn't I? That would have been much more sensible. If these things don't actually work, then do I need to worry about it? You see, this is why I don't stream on the Kerbal Space Program tag or the section in Twitch, because I think encouraging new viewers into this might be a silly idea, don't you? You're thinking of that other Physics Friday game, what, I Am Bread? Or Trailmakers? Right, I'm going to slow down a little bit, pump the brake groups because I don't want to just fucking crash this thing. I'll carry on... Oh, I'm going to crash this thing. I'll carry on, welcome to the stream. If there was ever a time for a prediction, this was it. Well, technically, I don't think Mindright should... Actually, I'm going way too fast. Let me go onto the grass. Please don't break something off. Load. Crisis, pick up this mess, please. Okay, that was a problem. You did survive that, Mindright. Well played. That did not go swimmingly, Satan. For fuck's sake. Shit. Alright, I'll tell you what the interesting... The obvious thing that I should do is go to the spaceplane hangar, then select the whole thing. No, not rotate. No, rotate will work. Then go like this. Then I need to be facing. I need to be facing away from the sea, don't I? Like this. And then we go again. No explosions might have not been the correct thing to say there. It's true. Satan, welcome to the stream. Though, Alcarion, welcome to the stream. Good afternoon and good morning, respectively. How are we both? That's a hell of a way to start a Friday morning. Fuck. Do you know what though? Mindright survived. Everything's good. And look, I'm a bit further across than I was when I started last time. Shit. Right. Check out Michael Bay over here. It's supposed to be in that bay though, not fucking Michael Bay, Mikey B. Actually, is this going to cause problems? Put the brakes on. Whoa, that ground clearance though. 3 inches is enough, as I've always said. Yeah, it turns out I needed more I needed to account for more explosions. I like the fact the thing turns though. But will it turn in the water if I've got no... What would these things be called if it was a boat? Rudders? Okay. Increase speed slightly, but don't go too fast. Let's stay around, what, 10 metres per second. Boaties, thank you, Auger. It's a good job that someone like you's here. Right, as you can see, look, that's where Koala is, 25.8. I need to run a few tests once I get this thing into the water and see if it can... Oh shit, I didn't realise there was a hill. And there goes one of my fucking things. Brilliant. I've immediately snapped one of these shits off. Oh shit, it's Auger and Dan instead of Mindright, I forgot. Oh god. I didn't replace, there's no points in this Auger, no. It was, Mindright survived. Mina, welcome to the stream. We need to go and pick up the remains of Koala's last mission. Yeah, shit, because I switched the thing, it's put Auger and Dan in instead. There might be just more than those two. No, it's just those two. And claiming points if this is a successful mission. Well, Mindright never got to claim any for the last one, if that was successful. And I'm claiming Dan's as well. Does that mean the oranges get points then? Right, we're approaching the water now. If I slow down, or shall I just go for a hot landing? I'm not slowing down fast enough. Slow down, slow down, slow down. Tease it, tease it, tease it. Press 1 if this is going to float. Press 2 if absolutely no chance. I'm just turning to slow down slightly. I lived. It was an unmitigated success. But technically not a successful mission. Mina says it's not floating. Satan says it's not floating. Jamwedge has got faith. Mindright's got faith. My right boatie fell off, Auger. Pray, pray, pray. It is a bit loud. Let's zoom out so we don't have the noise. But does it steer? Right, I need to actually... Does it accelerate? I've turned on the engines. Right. It's steering right now. Steering right now. The engine's cut off. The engines keep cutting off because they're going underwater, I think. Fuck's sake. This is a success, right? Is it going well? Right, shall I go to full power? Fuck it, full power. Balls deep. I'm not turning that way, I'm trying to turn the opposite way. This is not brilliant, I'll be honest. So I've only got one engine that works, look. This engine's collapsed completely. So I'm spinning in a circle, you can tell that there's only one... Fuck's sake, right, I need the engines out of the water, don't I? Alright, stop. Everything stop. Rate that mission from 1 to 10 in terms of success. If I can come to a stop, then we can work on this. Let me shut down the engines. I need to test the other things while I'm here, and Auger might as well test them. Can you boost? Turn a bit, then boost again. Maybe. Or what, and just jiggle my way across. Okay, so if it comes to a stop, which I'm hoping it will very shortly. Can I turn left? Yeah, I can. Then I can at least test out the ladder system and everything. I hate Microsoft. I haven't used Visual Studio in a while, and I just pushed a 6 gig update. What, for a fucking program? This has turned into that not Lego game. You know what? Mindright said just the same above me. It's kind of true. Now you can float me, put me back in and do this properly. And it floated and didn't explode, so I'd give it a 7. That's true. Right, let me just test out a couple of the systems. I don't get how the sounds can be so fucked in this game. I think the idea Cheeky, is that water is supposed to be just landed in. That's it. You're not supposed to be pissing about like this, so it can't quite work it out. Right, Augur, I need you to test something. If I extend this ladder, then that will get us onto the main, these things, and then I need to extend this ladder too. Now I need to test, this is the most important part, because this is how Koala's going to get on board. So if Augur disembarks now, again, Augur, I don't think... Slightly problematic. Let me just... Okay, Augur, you're making a fool of us here, but I mean, it works. Also, take the helmet off. Where do you think you are? In space? Right, then, can he grab this ladder and walk into the sea? Perfect. I'd actually let go of it before you drown. Lovely. Now, can Augur... Let me swim to the back. God's sake, this is going crazy. Not so much jiggle across, but aim to roughly good place, boost along, then repeat until you get to your destination. So it's more of a zigzag, probably, knowing this thing. Bastard thing is slow as dicks as well. 6 gig update. What the hell's in that update? It does make the same fucked up noise, yeah. But like I say, Cheeky, I don't think they put too much effort into it, because you're supposed to just plop down. What the hell? Why are we sinking? Augur? Augur? Why can I not... Right, hello? Is it the helmet? Is there a problem with the helmet or something? I can't swim up. Am I swimming up now? This game looks nearly as hard as Cedar's Bag. Oh wait, that quest is easy. I saw you took 20 minutes on it earlier, Santa. He's going to drown me. I've got this. And now we're in Subnautica. There we go. For some reason, Augur just insisted on swimming down. Right, I need to test if I can get into the back sections, basically. So if I open said cargo bin now to give Augur a bit of space... Hey, stop, game, please. Extend the ladder. Fucking hell, he's wobbling all over the place. Can I grab the ladder? I need to open this hatch. Then I would need to extend this. Like, God, it's wobbly as cocks, this. Whoa, see, relax. It's just Augur, you know Augur. He's the one that didn't scan the Reaper last time. Grab the ladder, walk up. Yeah, that kind of works. That's good enough. It actually feels like being at sea. It's certainly fucking wobbling enough. Fucking hell. Right, enough of this. Let's just get Augur back in the fucking ship and then that'll do. Just the most stressful thing in the world. Augur, will you get back in? I need to recover the whole thing. Crisis ain't going to come to do 2 trips. Fuck's sake. Well, that's Augur drowning. Nah, he's good, he's fine. Abstractal, welcome to the stream. Don't fall in, is the sharks and stuff. I think the further away he gets from this ship glitching out like this, the safer he is. I'd risk the sharks if I was him. Fuck's sake. Look, we're still no further to Koala. Abstractal, how's things? How's the youngsters? Can you... Augur, why are you making this difficult? Everybody insult Augur to make him learn his lesson. Right, if I press space now, can I actually get into... Augur, I dislike you a lot at this point. I just want you to know. We've known each other a long time, and I'd just like you to know that it's the dislike is getting worse. Why will it not let me... I'm sorry, Crisis, you're going to have to do 2 trips. Fuck's sake, Augur. Abstractal, welcome to the stream. Right, what can I do to this thing? So, one of the issues I had is the... I'm going to have to take this into the other editor. One of the issues I had is these were too high, right? Oh no, they weren't high enough, so that there was the problem being... Hang on a minute, I need to switch the whole fucking thing around, don't I? Not you. You, please. The issue being that the engines were getting flooded because there was underwater, basically. Which means if I was to lift the engines up, wouldn't it cause buoyancy issues? It'd lift the front up, wouldn't it? And then it'd be even more difficult to steer. I don't really know how to fix this. I just want to get them... Right, wait. If I build a frame... like this. Oh, okay, Visual Studio, I see what you're doing. So there's a few things out of date, so instead of updating those bastard things, you've decided to uninstall all modules and reinstall them. That's what you deserve, Augur. I know what you're like. It's a problem that I can't make things fucking vertical as well. Stupid Kerbal. Augur didn't... I said I opened the window there for anybody to claim a successful mission point, and Augur didn't claim it, so does anybody else want one? See, now that won't snap onto that, which is worrying. But none of this is the cleanest fucking ship in the world anyway, is it? So, why not? Right, then I need the whole engines, like that, to sit on top of...
Twat.
On top of there... Wait, no, they're the wrong way around. Cheeky, thank you for the bits. You're always so kind. There we go, right. That's them turned around. Mikey B, you're not allowed a 2, not after what you've done. Then if I move these...
You're the wrong way around.
You are. Whoever you are. Cheeky, thank you for the bits. Augur, thank you for the bits. Mikey B, you're not allowed a toot. You see, would that technically be more mobile in the water? Because the air intake and the engines are far, far away from the sea, so it should not have any trouble. But unfortunately, it's got it's got to wobble a bit more.
Wrong around way the yaw.
You are. But how would I steer this thing? Is that not the piece that I was looking for? I've maybe got that wrong. No, it is. This is looking very Starship Enterprise. It is a bit.
Shut up, unclassical Yoda.
Unclassical Yoda, crying out loud. I hope there's no copyright issues. Imagine getting banned from accidentally recreate. All the times I've accidentally made swastikas in Besiege and games like that. And the thing that gets me banned is accidentally making a Starship Enterprise in Kerbal. Wait, how did it say, Augur? I completely ignored that.
Shut up, unclassical Yoda.
One thing I did realise is this thing doesn't fucking work at all. So let me just move this thing over here a bit, up a bit, back a bit. We'll go on the roof. And I can at least be sure that I can get onto the fucking thing. I think you'll find you were more coerced. I mean, that removes blame from myself, so I'm fine with it saying. I'm not in it to make good content or anything, I'm just here to clear myself. Bet Cerbatron would say it better, as if we're at the level where Cerbatron is necessary, Augur, you big nice person. Right, I have no idea how I'm going to fucking steer it, though. It does technically steer a very little bit, but not a great deal. Nobody clicked the links in the channel. It's been a while since we've had 2. can fast forward there if you want. No. No.
S.
I click the links and now I'm entirely a tongue. And in the age of COVID, that's your mistake to make.
E.
Oh god, here we go. I just bought you 50,000 views for a week. It's time to get you famous. Well, I'm going to stream off the tag then. How about that? Nobody will ever know, Abstractl. Pretty good. Oh, that's the only way to force me to get a week off. To take any time off from streaming. Look at Augur over here. Do you think he's hinting at something? Right, do you think this will fly? By fly, I mean drive. Also, the brakes on these things don't friggin' work. I tell you what I could do.
T.
Here's a question. Here's one last thing I need to do before we start. Because the other things are a hell of a lot more manoeuvrable. The decontamination units.
R.
O. What comes next? Hurry up, Parker. I'm trying to stream here.
N.
Augur, thank you for the bits, you big nerd. See, you can't. Cybertron is a decision that has to be made internally. You see, you can't force its hand.
Fun Friday facts with your boy Trim. A calendar and a calendar can be used to organize dates.
Shit. That's definitely Trim as well. That's absolutely Trim. Trim, welcome to the stream and thank you for the bits. Augur, thank you for the bits. You don't get to come in here and demand Cybertron. Actually, that's not what I wanted to do at all. Why is that like that? I need this thing to move. Oh, oh no, that's good, that's good. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this over here. And then if I can get the angle right, I'm going to put some rover wheels on this, because then it should technically drive a bit easier, but the rover wheels will be difficult for disembarkation when it comes to getting out of the goddamn water. So if I was to put some wheels on it like this... I never get it right first time. So it's, what, W? So if I was to put some rover wheels on it, I could actually brake with these too. And I might just have to cope with steering the normal way. Trim, does this look like a boat to you? Right, okay. That means I now need to put mine right in the driver's seat. Because Augur and Digby Dan can't help themselves. Fucking cellist over here gifting subs to Cybertron. That does look kind of weird. A cellist, thank you for the gifted sub. Unfortunately, it's landed on Cybertron of all people. Right, mind, right, you're taking up the helm again. So this thing should drive without use of the plane engines, which should technically be a bit more efficient. No, it doesn't, but nothing looks right in this game. Not when I'm playing it right, Trim. Cellist, thank you for the gifted sub. You big generous bitch. What do you mean, unfortunately? Intentionally? Well, I know, but I'm saying, unfortunately, you've picked it. Cellist, thank you for the gifted. I'm sure Cybertron is very happy. The people have spoken, Stubbler. Look at this fucking piece of shit. Right, so technically now I should be able to just accelerate, right? Fuck me, this is heavy though compared to the other thing. Am I accelerating? No, because I'm not on the fucking ground, am I? Right. Lower the landing gear. Now will it accelerate? Yeah, this is the way.
What that's twat
Look at the speed. What did that say? Oh, pizza time. It said Timette. Cheeky, thank you for the bits, you generous son of a bitch. Everybody, thank you for the bits, and thank you for the gifted cellist. No, it doesn't, but nothing looks right in this game. Are you saying it's not beautiful? Cheeky, thank you very, very much for the sing-song. You've warmed all our hearts with the music of your people.
Timmy has a wife.
Timette. 34 minutes of my prime sub would have been up and I could have had a chance of getting a freebie. Cellist only gifts to bots because he doesn't respect human beings, isn't that right, Cellist? Right, here's my plan. Get to the end of the runway. Fucking 50 minutes in and this is all I've achieved. Apply the brakes, and if these brakes don't slow me down fast enough, I can do a little bit of a wiggle. We'll just do some stunts on the runway. And now I'm missing a few wheels. But don't worry, everybody. Stubbler's got you covered. Fuck this game, honestly. Mind right, you're fine, everything's good. Release the brakes. It's time to go to sea. I'm just going to use gravity for this. Ooh. Oh no, we're good, we're good. Always take backup wheels, Alkirion, it's very important. Smells like pee. Yeah, no. Cheeky always likes to sneak it in. To infinity and beyond. Yeah, no, that's Firefly, Mikey. Jesus, Mikey B. What, do you know what I mean? Do you know nothing? You fucking idiot. What are you mocking my fucking backup wheels for, Auger? Always prepared. Was you never in the Scouts? Is the Scout still a thing? Was it ever a thing? Mind rate's not dead, I'll have you know, but I do need to brake because there is an issue here. Oh, right, turning is obviously a problem. I put wheels on so I could turn safer and didn't realise that the wheels themselves would smash off. Release the brake group. Should we just tank it straight into the sea and see what happens? Oh god, I can't slow down anyway, so whatever happens, we're going into the sea. Best of luck to everyone involved.
I'm just saying. Backup wheels, from one without a back. Bit hypocritical, but what do I know?
You've not got a back, I'll have you know. Right, there is no way the engines are going to get underwater with this fucking ship, right? We're all good. Which means that if I was just to go... Shall I just go full speed and see what happens? Mindrite, best of luck. What does it look like from Mindrite's view? Oh, look at that. Terrible. 3, 2, 1. I can't... I can't steer it though, that's the only issue. Fucking hell, it's such a noisy piece of shit, this. Yeah, the problem is I can't steer. Is the game essentially asking me to make a space plane? Because this is not an option, is it? I've got the brake groups on, but I don't think that's going to help anything, is it? Or hinder. Let me just see what the top speed I can get in it is, and then that will call it. I'll try and think of something. Do you... Alright, here's the question. Do you think I can make a boat work in this game? Or is this a pointless exercise? Thanks, like, welcome to the stream. Use more... Yeah, I could do... Yeah, engines I could use to steer, I guess. Or I could set this one up to... Fuck's sake. I mean, what if I was just to power the engines now? I mean, I am moving. Worst catamaran ever. This should have been alright if Koala hadn't landed in the sea. Right. Crisis. Recover the vessel. Bastard. That was just a polite way of saying more boosters, I'm sure. Taxlet, welcome to the stream. Top speed is probably death. If it doesn't work, ride the Hasselhoff. So, I mean, it definitely flips over, but... So, if I was to go with Tagslack's idea, I'd need to sort out action groups and not be shit at Kerbal. And I've not dabbled with action groups yet. Okay, let me just go balls deep into action groups. The thing's still going to fall over, though, isn't it? Why don't you use underwater engines like any sane person? I don't think there is any engines that could run underwater, Auger, because if I was to use rocket engines, they'd run out of fuel about a quarter of a mile off the coast. This is like having the Chuckle Brothers in charge of NASA. Actually, Satan, you mentioned catamaran. Wouldn't be the worst idea in the world if I was to... Hang on. I mean, this is the way to stop, like, falling over, right? It's a bit complimentary comparing him to the Chuckle Brothers. The only issue with these things is they don't straight... You can't attach them to each other. Like, they don't snap. Can't you put whatever you're using under the ship and hope Mindray doesn't die? I mean, that's what I just did, essentially, but obviously they need oxygen to fucking fly, right? The second they get wet, it doesn't work. Right. Here's the question. Are you a sane and respectable person? No, wait. Would you rather I make a space plane, or are you a sane and respectable person that likes fun and would insist that I continue trying to get this fucking ship to work? Everybody's the latter, right? Fuck space planes. We made planes. And maybe not sane and respectable, but you favour the chaos that comes with trying to make this work. I'll remove the sane and respectable from it. Right, so I'm going to build another bit of buoyancy on the... Right on the... Like this. You know what I'm doing, do you? No point in explaining it. We all get it. So... Oh, definitely more chance of comedic explosions. I mean, a space plane would just pop. That's the first thing that'd happen. Well, where's the fun in just popping when you can roll over, fall apart, drown, and everything that comes in between? Well, they're attached. If they're not attached, we'll fucking attach them. How about that? I like the chops, so let's stick with the boats. Technically, though, Mindray is still alive. Right, this is actually starting to look a tiny bit more like a ship. And I said tiny bit very delicately. But I'm going to need to sort the wheel situation out again, aren't I? Do you know what I could have? I could have something that drives it over to the water. I could have a rocket ship that just flies the fucking thing over to the water. But then I'd have to land it extremely carefully with parachutes, and that probably wouldn't happen. Probably smash to bits the second it gets the opportunity to. Right. Then, Tagslack's theory would be that if I use the... Maybe I'll just use tiny little liquid fuel fusion... tiny little fuel tanks and engines to make some sort of steering engines. Does that make sense? So if I go for aerodynamics and go, where's the air intake? Circular air intakes. They're too fucking big. Where's the little ones? Small circular air intake. Roger that. Why is it not on snap? Why did that not attach to that as well? So the air intake for the steering engines. Can we just do monster marbles and just let everyone catch the sex coolies? No, because that would be too much fun, Mikey B. Okay, so now, if I was to sort of... God, I hate this. Custom action group. How does this work again? So it's the turbo fans I want, right? Toggle engine. And then how do I make that... How do I set... Because so basically this is the controls. No, it's not them engines either, is it? It's these. So it would be toggle... No, it'd be a single engine, wouldn't it? How do you do just one? Oh, fuck me, this is too confusing. So if I select just that engine... I'm confused. Can you have a rocket ship that flies straight to the destination? If only I had a rocket ship, Augur, that landed on the destination. This thing is starting to turn into a spruce goose. Oh. I can't work out action groups, because what I'd want to do is just to have one engine fire at different times, but like these engines don't work like that. But with a bit of luck, this thing wouldn't rotate. I have to build them separately instead of doing it with snapping, but I've turned off the mirror image thing, so... Maybe I'm going too big. I could just build something significantly smaller that could do the same thing. But do we care about small in this community? Yeah, but you built them wild... Yeah, true. Okay, so if I take that off, turn off mirroring, go to the engine section, pick the engine, stick him... Oh, I want to always go for the big one, idiot. Right, then go to the action group, custom action group, you. Disable same vessel interaction. Toggle engine, shut down engine, activate. No, because I wouldn't be able to adjust... Here's the question, though. Here's where it gets confusing. If I was to use 9 and 0, so I'd have to go activate engine on the left one would be 0, but how do I set the... How do I set the key that I want to... Oh, this is confusing. Do you know what I mean? How do I... Click above the engine now. Click activate engine. No, but if I activate engine, it puts it back into this group. This is the things that I can potentially select. So I want activate engine there, but I want to sort out the... I want to sort out the key. How do I do this? There must be a way to... I can't right-click anything either. So basically what I want is 9 to activate this engine and deactivate that one. Might be in the settings. Yeah, I don't know. Sorry everybody if this is a bit dry. I'm just trying... You don't have that one yet. I mean, one way I could do... Right, instead of sat staring at this, let's get cracking and do something. I've got an idea. I can do this manually, which is stupid, but because it's a straight line, I might be able to do this without fucking about like this. I'm going to have to learn action groups at some point, but I don't just want to stare at that screen and work it out and bang my head against it. It might be a bit dry. Kerbal already can be a bit dry. Right, let me strut this stuff up properly, because that's not strutted up properly at all. Can I put a strut on there that attaches to there? Yes. Can I put a strut on there, which attaches to there? Visual Studio's done and it wants a restart. Oh, it's just getting shit on by Visual Studio. Right, that'll do. Let me test something. Mindright, are you willing to go out again? You are, of course you are. I'm going to transfer this whole thing to the edit, to the other thing. Right, fuck off, I'm done. Have you had enough of it? Here's another question though. Will I not smash the side things off on the way to the sea in its current form? I could do to put some landing gear on here, couldn't I? Can I do it in this? Of course I'm going to rescue our Kerbals or die trying. That's the judge. You know what, Mindra? If you can get this ship to work, I think just set off. You did win the role to sit on board, right? But then again, that's me changing the rules for everybody else. Would that be fair? Ooh. The fuck have I come into? Trying to build a boat, Siddles. We need a boat, but I can't. There's no such thing in this game, so I'm trying to just make it work, and it's annoying, to say the least. Siddles, welcome to the stream. Are we good? We good? That should be about right, but I'm worried that it won't. I think these are maybe a little bit too low. Fuck it, let's do it. Mind right, you confident? Unless might have put Augur in. Yeah, god damn it. I wish it would just put 0 Kerbals in, but I guess that's against the point, right? Right, let's see if this works. I'm going to get it done. So then, my love, welcome to the stream. This abomination of nature is Mindright's land sea rescue vessel. Mindright's trying to claim this is the mission. You've signed up for a test mission, Mindright. Right. So then, my love, are you well today? Can you see what the centre of gravity is? I imagine it's pretty good now. Oh yeah, I should have done that. So then, are you well today? Siddles, welcome to the stream as well. That's just hit something badly. No, no, no. Please, please. Good, good, good. Yeah. Right, it's balanced at least, so hopefully I won't have any major explosions.
Exclamation mark boom.
Fuck. Time to perfection. Valkyrion, thank you for the bits. No booms. You woke up earlier for a meeting. So thin over here. Is it a drug deal? Right, let's take this to the sea and work it out. Hopefully it shouldn't tip over this time at least. Do you know what, Mindright? What I will do is allow... Because you signed up for a test mission, right? And we said there was no points for it, so... We've got to give points for the person who pulls this off. Actually, slow. So instead of... So you're eligible for the next role to do the actual mission. Instead of being cut out from it, which I don't know why you would anyway. But we've got to make it fair, because there might have been some people that didn't vote for the test thing, in case their Kerbal died. Petition to set up a command that blows your ship up at 100,000 channel points. No. As if it would explode. It was with a professor, so yes. Did it go well, so then? Finally caught up to date with Susu no Frieren, my love. Is this Sothan recommended anime? Oh fuck, I didn't need to bring these engines, did I? Shit, well I've got a little bit more power at least. Right, turn the brake group off. Satan could nuke 3 ships. Everybody stretch. What if we were on board the Mombi trim? You'd destroy the Mombi in one go. Actually, I vote we just bring the Mombi down out of space. No, of course not, but everything that's coming back from it, definitely. Wouldn't... I mean, that hulking monstrosity, the Mombi in orbit, wouldn't everybody appreciate getting to see it just shattering in orbit? That would be impressive. And it would also burn up all of the infection and stuff, right? You've got to ask yourself, is it worth blowing up a ship when you can highlight your message instead? The answer is surely yes. Right, I'm just going to hit the sea at 15 metres per second and hope nothing smashes off. Best of luck, everyone. Retract the landing gear. Lovely. Right, everybody, pray. My steering method to do hard steering. It is rather loud, right, Trim? Ooh. See, I can steer if I've got enough speed. Ooh. You just can't go too fast. You can't steer, that's the thing. So my method was, if I get myself into a position like this, to engage this, to shut down this engine, and just fucking fire the rest of them. And then technically it should turn left. The engines are too far forward, yeah. I need more buoyancy in the front. Look, I am turning now. And then I immediately turn the opposite way. It doesn't cut through the waves well enough, that's the only problem. See what I mean? And I need to go 23 kilometres, so I'd just be messing about, wouldn't I, if I tried. Right, activate that engine now. See, now it's turning left. I don't think this was meant to be a thing. You don't think, Trim? So if I was to shut down this engine... No, not that one. If I was to shut down this engine, I should be able to turn to the right one. And then activate it when I'm pointing in the right direction. Oversteered a little bit, shut down that engine. Engage, and we go. It kind of works. But it would take like a million billion years to get over there, right? And it's loud as dicks as well. Fucking hell, it's prone to stupid over. Oh, sorry for the noise. Alright, everybody, if Mindright just sets off and gets there now, would you give him a successful mission point? Scotty says yes. Siddle says yes. Cheeky says yes. It's Subnautica 2.0. Are you both saying no because of the green-orange divide? Is that what it is? Right, if I shut down this engine now... Cat says yes. Gonna get it done, that's spirit mind, right? Right, activate the engine again. Okay, spinning a little bit, but that's fine. Shut down that engine. Oh shit, no, I didn't test the ladders. It's such a mess. Here's the question though, do the waves get bigger the further out to sea you are? Good question. Also, can this thing stop? 22.1 kilometres. I've already gone 4, so that's not the worst thing. It's going to take a while, but at least we'll be able to... Kraken where? The Kraken is actually a thing in the Kerbal community. Sometimes when, like, the physics of the game just can't compute and it shakes ships apart. Apparently the Kerbal community call that the Kraken. Oh, I got attacked by the Kraken. If I was to try and take Mombi to Duna as well, I think the Kraken would strike hard. Oh god. Why did I shut down that engine? I shut down the wrong one. This steering method's so dumb. I mean, we've done worse things, right? Right, let me just get facing in the right direction. Activate you, activate you. Now both engines should technically be firing, they are, but I can't turn. Now I should start turning. Come on, Mindright, you got this. Look at the fuel though, so we can do this as long as it doesn't fall over. It's almost like this wasn't meant to be a thing. It's almost as if that's never stopped us in the past, true. See, now we've got a bit of speed on, but it's almost as if the waves get a bit more gradual and a bit easier to cope with the further out you get, he says as he starts veering massively off course. You can see it from a first person view. Oh god. I mean, it works for aiming stick. Veering, 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 veering. Shut down. Activate. Turn. 20.5. I've gone 7 kilometers. To be honest, I actually respect the fact that the water is not just a static thing. Because the physics act differently depending on where we are on the wave, and I did not expect that because I thought the Kerbal was just something to land in. The water, sorry, on Kerbin was just something to land in. If you angled the rockets up, it might do Satan, because it'd stop the front digging in so much, right? God, it's so hard. It's so easy to overshoot when you're turning. Also, the problem is I've got to make it back. 19.7 kilometers, and I can't fucking steer straight to save my bastard life. Shut down the engine. Activate. Have I got the patience to see this through, do you think? Maybe I should turn the throttle down a little bit so I might have an easier time steering. That does actually seem to make it so I'm going a bit straighter and can steer a bit easier. Which means this is merely an endurance thing now. Right, somebody think of something to talk about. We've got a long journey ahead of us. And it's not like I can just leave it going on the midstream break either, is it? I walked up Moon's Hills for 2 episodes. This is way more exciting, that's true. It felt like walking anyway. Sills is halfway to his second mount in Mania. Oh god, the second you take your fucking eye off it, it turns. How far have you got to travel? If you see there sitting in the middle of the map, the little pink thing on the horizon, I've got 18.9 kilometres to go. And I've already gone 8.1, so we're approaching halfway. And if I could steer... See, it's steering in the opposite fucking direction now. Sorry for the noise. Okay, now we're talking. I think I actually go slower with more thrust. What's funny thing is that this is what happened in the background every time you hit the recover vessel button in the past. Crisis has taken out something as awkward as this to go and rescue everybody else. Fucking hell, I'm glad that it's just a click of a button instead of this bullshit. Got to drive a boat once on Loch Ness, that went sideways with the tide. Did it feel much like this? Had to steer a little bit left the whole time. You sure the ball joint wasn't gone in the steering column sit? Like it did a my Saxo. It was less rough than this. What if I just take my hands off the wheel and just pray? 18 kilometres. Fuck's sake, it's fucking going off already. Turn! I don't understand it. I don't understand what makes it want to steer so hard to the left all the time. God, this is infuriating. Yeah, I've got to do the return trip after Alkarion, that's the problem. I've got to pick the nerds up and bring them back. This is why it's very important to land where you're meant to land in Kerbal, I guess. I've got the reverse thrust option as well, I don't know whether that would help. At least the Sothan can't make you crash because this is the new desert bus. So then keep your hands underneath you. Not like that. What if I engage these little bastards as well? Are they all... I don't know if they're actually going. I guess they are, look. Because they're connected to the main fuel tank, so they're probably fine. It's not too loud to hear me, is it? It always wants to turn to the left, and I do not understand why. I guess what I could do is shut down that engine. Turn the thrust limiter down and shut it down. And then the ship would always want to turn to the right. Or is this one still off? That would explain a few things. So that one's on and that one's off. So you'd think it would want me to turn to the left. Sadly it's not, so turn it in. This guy. So we're 10 kilometres into our journey and we've got to go 16.8 to pick up Koala. Too bad you didn't design a detachable plane we could take off from the pontoons and return by air and land. That'd be beautiful, if possible. I'm sure I could potentially build something that could just fly over here as well, but... Turn that thrust limiter back up. But the idea to build a boat was silly, and as you can see, the results were silly as well, but it might be working. If it would just stay going straight, I'd be alright. We'd be able to just all go about our day, but as it is, we're it needs a lot of babysitting. .2. I feel like we've faltered a little bit in our momentum. 16.1. We're veering left. Straightened up. So glad I took my Dramamine. Which one's Dramamine? Oh, the hell is that? I think we've got a fish god below us. Everybody get ready to pay your respects. 15.8. Oh. Yeah, that's them. The 28 Fury, that's what I'm aiming to get to. It's 15.7 kilometres away. This might be too Doomhaus even for me. And poor bastards who are meant to be working or playing WoW with this in the background, all I can hear is this loud cacophonous noise. But the mission requires it, so I guess we must continue. Yeah, this is frustrating the shit out of me now. Come on, game. Let's have a bit of forward momentum. It's just about flirting with this shutdown engine button, I think. Like this. If I don't press anything other than the shutdown engine button, then I can just adjust. Yeah, now we're getting some speed. It's not sensible, but it's at least some speed. .6, 14.5, 14.4. It's not aggressively loud, is it, though, the noise? I appreciate it's maybe a little bit annoying, but as long as it's not aggressively loud, I'm alright with it. 14.2. You are. I could just mute the desktop audio if that's alright with everybody. 13.9. Full speed, fuck it. We zoom right out. This is where he realised it was the opposite way. I can't zoom right out, can I? Because I need this for fucking steering assist. I need to be able to see. Yeah, there it is, Mikey B. We can see the Fury right there. If they weren't so fucking infected, I blame Mina and Alkirion for this. Trusting Scotty and Eric with space cheese. $13. We're getting there. Slowly. I'm gonna have to just stop halfway though, because the midstream break comes soon. What do you think I should do? Just point and hope during the midstream break? But it's gonna turn, isn't it? Whatever I say, it's gonna turn. If I could sort out these fucking action groups though, it'd be nice. There's nothing I can do on here, is there? Actually, can I pin? Wait, let me just get going in the right direction. I just realised I can maybe do this. Can I pin this on screen? And then pin this on screen? So now I just have to shut down that engine to turn right slightly and act. Oh, this is the way. So if I want to turn left, I just shut down that engine, turn it on. This is not the best way of doing this, but at least it's fucking progress. This is so fucking dumb. 12.2 kilometers we need to go. Fuck me, we've come a long way. I've come 14.8 and I've got 12.1 to go. Genuinely, I'm amazed this has worked though, to be honest. I mean, in a game where you're not supposed to build boats, I guess the fact that this is working enough as it is probably quite impressive. I'm sure somebody could maybe make something work a bit better, but yeah, you're right. Nah, just shut the engine down and float when you stretch and get a drink, yeah. Because I'm just going to end up ruining our own progress, aren't I? Right, straighten him up. Straighten him up. You can enjoy bobbing around in the water for a little while. Straighten up. 1, 2, 3, now.
What kind of Sea of Thieves mod is this?
It's the worst kind, I think, Santa. The one where forward isn't forward. Do you know when we always sit here and we say, oh God, remember that stream where X, and we have to talk about just how much of a pain in the dick something we decided to do was? This is one of them streams. Let's remember this in the future, and whenever somebody has the idea of pulling off some bullshit like this, we can stop it in its tracks. I feel like I should put some calming music on or something. Santa, thank you for the bits. There's no storm. It's not the Titanic. Stop making Titanic references. That's not what we need. Mindrate needs to be full of confidence for this mission. The hell was that sound? Wait, can I just click reverse thrust? And then forward thrust? Huh. So So maybe I don't even need to turn them on and off. I can just click reverse thrust. Look. Then forward thrust to straighten up. It's not as neat though than this method. 10.1 kilometers. We are now less than 10 kilometers away from our target. Only the intro before she sings. Or just the bit with the flu. .9. Right, I should technically go for a midstream break at this point. But this is the most engaged I've ever been. 9.7. Straighten up, you piece of shit. If you turn off the engines, will you drift much? Yeah. I don't think I'll drift as much, but I will bob around a little bit. Right, I'm trying to straighten up, then I'm going to go for a midstream break. The waves just fuck all forward momentum. I haven't even tested the ladders. I might get all the way out here and it be for nothing. Have you tried using the thrust limiter for gentler turns? The thing is, Tagslack, is these are the main engines that I'm doing this for. If I had the thrust limiter turned down, I might as well just turn down the entire... You know what I mean? This is essentially the thrust limiter. I'm not using them side engines, I'm just using them for fuel. This is the main engines, because the side engines didn't turn it. Well, so if I could do this, do you think? Would it turn? I guess, and then if I pump it up, then lower this one, I would essentially turn left, right? You would have thought? Hello? And put him on full and turn him down ever so slightly. See, I'm actually moving now. And turn him up to turn back again. So I want to be full up, don't I? It does feel like one of them turns more than the other. 8 kilometers. Not long now. Alright then, do the whole song, why don't you? The tide will be playing a fact. It is, yeah, it's just throwing me around. But I don't know why it's... Oh, the tide, yeah, you're right. Is it maybe dragging me in one direction? I don't know if the tide's actually a thing, if the water as a mass moves in one direction. It's a big enough body of water to be tidal for certain. Right, I'm going to have to go for a midstream break, but I don't want to. I'm fucking enthralled. Oh, God. Alright, I'm going for a midstream break now, boys and girls.
Pump it up. You've got to pump it up. Don't you know pump it up? You've got to pump it up. Don't you know pump it up? You've got to pump it up. Don't you know pump it up?
Siddles, can I...
Pump it up. Don't you
Siddles,
know pump it up?
can we just...
You've got to pump it up. Don't you know pump it up?
Well, this is the stupidest fucking midstream break visual in the world. No! Everybody mute your mic. Right, I'm going to go for a midstream break. I'll be back.
You've got to pump it up. Don't you know pump it up? You've got to pump it up. Don't you know
I'll
pump it up? You've got to pump it up. Don't you know pump it up? You've got to pump it up. Don't you know pump it up? You've got to pump it up. It's not so long ago that the sound hit the nation every Saturday night on your favorite radio, and the party's jumping in the air, and the bay feels so strong. Throw your hands in the air, lift your hands up high, you know you've got to sing along. It's not so long ago that the sound hit the nation every Saturday night on your favorite radio, and the party's jumping air, and the bay feels so strong. Throw your hands in the air, lift your hands up high, you know you've got to sing along. It's not so long ago that the sound hit the nation every Saturday night on your favorite radio, and the party's jumping, yeah, and the bay feels so strong. Throw your hands in the air, lift your hands up high, you know you've got to sing along. It's not so long ago that the sound hit the nation every Saturday night on your favorite radio, and the party's jumping, yeah, and the bay feels so strong. Throw your hands in the air, lift your hands up high, you know you've got to sing along. Got the feeling, what's the name of the jam, so I can feel it, you know you can, I've got my groove on, and I am ready to go, check out my knife girl, but don't touch my radio. It's not so long ago that the sound hit the nation every Saturday night on your favorite radio, and the party's jumping, yeah, and the bay feels so strong. Throw your hands in the air, lift your hands up high, you know you've got to sing along. It's not so long ago that the sound hit the nation every Saturday night on your favorite radio, and the party's jumping, yeah, and the bay feels so strong. Throw your hands in the air, lift your hands up high, you know you've got to sing along. Don't you know pump it up, you've got to pump it up. Don't you know pump it up, you've got to pump it up. And makes me feel good, feels so good, and make me feel good, feels so good, feels so good. Don't you know pump it up, you've got to pump it up was the name of the jam. Don't you know pump it up, you've got to pump it up so I can feel it, you know you can, I've got my groove on, and I'm ready to go, check out my knife girl, but don't touch my radio. It's not so long ago that the sound hit the nation every Saturday night on your favorite radio, and the party's jumping, yeah, and the bay feels so strong. Throw your hands in the air, lift your hands up high, you know you've got to sing along. It's not so long ago that the sound hit the nation every Saturday night on your favorite radio, and the party's jumping, yeah, and the bay feels so strong. Throw your hands in the air, lift your hands up high, you know you've got to sing along. It's not so long ago that the sound hit the nation every Saturday night on your favorite radio, and the party's jumping, yeah, and the bay feels so strong. Throw your hands in the air, lift your hands up high, you know you've got to sing along. And makes me feel good, feels so good, and make me feel good, feels so good, feels so good. The owl and the pussycat went to sea in a beautiful pea-green boat. They took some honey, and plenty of money, wrapped up in a 5-pound note. The owl looked up to the stars above, and sang to a small guitar, "Oh lovely pussy. Oh pussy, my love, what a beautiful pussy you are, you are, you are. What a beautiful pussy you are." Kappa 1.
What's happening?
Is a song recorded by Belgian artist Danzel. It was released in 2004 as the second single from his debut album The Name of the Jam. The single achieved success throughout Europe.
You
it
can
reached the
unmute
top
now.
10 in more
Hello?
than 10 countries and peaked at number 11 on the UK singles
The fuck is
charts.
going on in this stream?
In the United States, the song
Hello?
reached number 29 on the
Siri?
Billboard Dance Club Play. The song is a mashup of Pump It Up by Black and White Brothers, 1998, and In the Mix by Mix Masters.
Ban Siddles immediately. Cardi, I'm down for it. Cardi, welcome to the stream. Siddles, thank you for the bits. Mindright, thank you for the bits. Boys and girls, welcome back to the stream. And I'm now going to make you put up with this bullshit for even longer. Cardi, how are we? Welcome to the stream. Look at this shit. Stupid fucking Kerbal. Santa, don't you dare. Santa, don't you dare.
Encore. Encore.
Fuck's sake. Press 1 to ban Siddle, says Augur. I'm putting a 1 in there from me. Right, I've got a proposition before I do the can. If I could get over to rescue these Kerbals, instead of take them back, we take them over to Tonga, unload them on Tonga, and pick them up in the plane. Does that sound like a deal? I think it sounds like a deal. I'm paying his rent. Fiddles, thank you for the informative bits, as usual. Does that sound like a plan, though, instead of doing this bullshit all the way back? Cardi, this monstrosity is our boat. You're not meant to make boats in this game, but because we can't use the normal methods of recovering this because it's full of infected people, we have had to improvise, and our improvisation looks like this, and it's taken us about 20 minutes to get this far, and we've got 6.1 kilometres left to go. We've already gone 20, so hopefully we should get there in due course. I mean, it's about as likely as anything else happening, right? But still, at least we won't have to drive all the way back to crash. Press 2 to ban Siddles and disown Santa. STV is a pain in the cunt now. There's PvP everywhere. Are people actually out there chopping in PvP? And I'm glad to hear it, Siddles. We just need the server to be as strong and as busy as possible before May 1st. Is Mina reliable for quests? That sounds like some mistake somebody said in Discord last night. Right, anyway. I've got the ship moving again. We are heading it towards our destination very slowly, so I need to ask you the important question of what is in this can. What am I doing here? Who is piloting this, and are they separate from the sick? They are. So the story is, at the end of last Friday's stream, Koala rescued... Koala is on board the vessel that crash landed over here called the 28 Fury. She went and rescued half of the infected from the Mombi. So holy shit, that wave was huge. I nearly tipped this thing over then. She rescued Eric, Sam and Lundios from the space station and brought them back, but unfortunately overshot and landed in the sea instead of on land. So we've had to create this monstrosity to go and rescue him, and Mindright is the pilot as we speak. Can I actually fucking point in the right direction so I can read chat? This thing does not... It's just not my friend. Right. Satan says Pepsi Max. Scotty says Diet Coke. Alkarion says ginger beer. Tagslack says fizzy orange. It's Friday, so lemon and lime zero, says Jam Wedge. Cardi says cloudy lemonade. Easy Green says Pepsi Max. August says cloudy lemonade. Bear with me, let me just get straight. 4.2 kilometres. The answer is... Every time I look away, the frigging thing turns round. Mindrat says Dandelion and Birdo. Let me just get it straight. Mindrat, if you could pick them up and take them to Tonga, I'm giving you a successful mission point. The answer is... Will you stop turning for fucking thing? God, I hate this thing. It's the waves. Why can't we have a nice calm day at sea? Which it absolutely is, I appreciate. Right, the answer is... Fucking can't fucking sort it out. I'm going to have to babysit this thing. It's cream soda. Did I just completely finesse chat? I did, didn't I? Absolutely beautiful. Right, they're both fucking shut down now. Engine, turn off. Have I got the wrong engine turned off? No, this should work. Turn that engine off. Face the right bastard direction. 3.6 kilometres. We're nearly there. Shut down, activate. Good. Keep going in that direction, please, game. I just need to be more vigilant, don't I? Second it starts to turn, I need to just jump on it. It is cream soda. That is the answer. Right, shut down, activate. Shut down, activate. 3.2 kilometres, we're nearly there. What's the chances that I smash straight into Koala's ship and kill everybody on board? The fucking problem is I haven't properly tested the ladders since August completely failed test. 2.9, nearly there. "100% going to smash into the... I would deserve to after all this bullshit, Cardi, I think it's fair to say. 2.7, 2.6. I don't know how to stop the fucking thing as well. 2.5. 2.4. Worst case, just let koalas surf. 2.4, 2.3. 1, 2, 2.2. Oh, I can see it! We can see it! It's right there! 2.1. My money is going to go in flying by and spend the back half of the stream trying to turn the thing around. 2 kilometers. 1.9. 1.8. Shut down, activate. 1.7. Shut down, turn to the right. 1.6. 1.5. Come on, don't start booking me now. 1.4. 1.3. Then I'm taking it over to Tonga Island. I say after you pick them up, just turn the engines off and drift until next Friday and see how the castaways do. Oh god, look how close we are. Pretty good. Right, Stubbler, don't get distracted. Don't smash into it. I'm not going fast enough, I don't think, to do a great deal of damage, but I'd still rather park as close as possible because we have a lot of infected people. First thing I need to do is evacuate Koala, and then we need Koala and Mindrite sealed as good as possible in this. Because they are highly infected people on half of this vessel. 700 metres away. There they are. You're not having a toot challenge. I think they might eat one another, that's the only problem. Oh, I really hope all the ladders and shit work, this is important. Also, we're going to have infected people swimming around in the ocean, by the way. Does that sound right to you? Yeah, right. Time to pack up. We've got all the way and it's not fucking crashed. I'm going to turn the throttle all the way down and we're going to turn in and hopefully park. We are overshooting ever so slightly, but we should start turning around now. Sorry about the noise. The fucking noise is brutal. What do you mean infected? Are we playing 7? Have you not caught wind of the main concern in this playthrough, Augur? You may have missed a couple of Friday streams. Shut down that engine and shut down that engine. There was an outbreak of a disease called Poovid-21 on the Mombi, on the space station, Augur. I missed them all. There was stop. Hello. Stop, please. Stop. Hello. No. Turn the engines off. Stop. 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 Good catch. Right, wait. Can I put the engines on reverse thrust and just back up a little bit? Yeah, the ladders aren't going to be needed, that's true. I want to separate from this though, I want to try and do it clean. Can I reverse? That's not how reverse thrust works, is it really? Yeah, so basically, Koala has been sent up with a sealed unit, Augur, and she's removing people one by one from the Mombi because it's infected. So that's what this whole thing is. That's why we can't just recover this vessel, because it would be dragged back and everybody would be put straight in with everybody else. They need to be sealed. We've got some decontamination units set up back at base. Okay, now, if I was to switch to this, can we get Koala out and safe, do you think? I need to tilt this, stand it back upright. There we go. Good. So now, if I point it to... No. Let me... Can't activate that ladder, can I? We need Koala in this, the main body, because this is the clean area. So if I extend the ladder, extend both ladders, with a little bit of joy, oh fucking hell, I'm nervous all of a sudden. So here we go, like this lower section contains Mina, Lundios, Eric and Sam, all massively contagious. We need to get Koala out. She needs to let go of that, which is tricky because the thing's fucking kicking shit out of her at the moment, and she needs to climb onto the main body. So now, once Koala's in here, she is safe. Mindrat has collected Koala and we should be safe. Koala is rescued. Mindrat, well played. Now comes the interesting part. I need to, with those two completely sealed away, if I could turn the ship around it would make things easier, but I don't know if I can. Is this ship turning to the left? It is, isn't it? Very slightly. I need to turn the back of the ship around to face the pod. Because this auger, as you can see, to explain the stupid story a little bit, is the decontamination centre. Or it's the sealed crew quarters, so that all 4 of these infected nerds can sit in safety in there, and we can deposit them over on Tonga, where they're going to get picked up and taken back to the decontamination unit on Kerbal, at the space centre. Right, the ladders are now out. If I turn just a little bit more, then we're going to have to get swimming. Is this going to pollute the ocean with Poovid, by the way? Are we not at risk of contaminating the entire planet doing this? Then again, I guess you can't. Somebody that's got COVID doesn't just swim in the sea and kill all the fish, do they? I need to be fucking. I can't save. But it's only the fish. Is there any fish on Kerbal? Right, now we move to the infected. Mina, Lundios, Eric and Sam are all on board this. Koala rescued these 4 last week. Here they all are. They've been waiting here for a week at this point. You imagine how sick they are. Look at Eric. Look at that big beaming smile on his face. Good, they've got food and not food, so they've been alright. There are worse things in the water, yeah, I'm sure. Koala didn't rescue entirely green, she went green and orange, so now it's time to move the infected. Mina is free. Remove the helmet, Mina. Fucking hell, this wobbles like crazy, so if you're prone to seasickness, I'd look away now. Can I grab the ladder? Mina, can you... Hello? Has this taken long enough for us to crash and burn yet? Oh, that's a good point, actually. I need to check on Siddles and Tagslip. Gee, whoa, this thing's wobbling everywhere. Mina, don't fall back in the water. No! Whoa! Fuck! Jesus, it's a bit choppy out here, boys and girls. Okay, that's good enough, Mina. That's not how you climb a ladder. But it works. Right, Mina, get on board. Oh, falling again. Unbelievable, this is actually working. Would have guessed. I know, right, we joke about it looking a bit shit, but the fact that it's actually happening at all is kind of impressive. Mina, what is this? Right, let go, grab. I forgot I needed to adjust this. The game is fighting me right now. I'm trying to FCI basically, while the game's trying to tell me that this is not possible. Fuck. Come on, Mina. Come on. No. You've just got to grab the... I did not think this through. Did I not test this? I swear, Carter, you tested this that day, right? Oh no, that was the... That wasn't the plane, that was the decontamination unit, which we know works beautifully. Fucking hell, this is aggravating. There's a point at which I can grab, though. If I just keep pressing grab. There. I've got to do this 4 times. So she can climb up here. Oh, I see. This might be good, actually. If I can just get up here and then jump this gap. Is it as dramatic on screen as it was in the clip as it was on screen, Scotty? Okay, this is infuriating. I didn't expect this. Come on, game. Tell you what I could do. It's not the cleanest way of doing things, but at least Koala and Mindrite are safe now, and we can just throw this thing on the fire when we get back. So I'm going to close this hatch and walk straight onto this, and then across the top. Can shrink the hatches down a little bit, but now Mina can get into the... No! Mina can get into the containment hatch. Grab, get in. Fuck's sake, right. Transfer crew. Transfer from there into there. Mina is now safely on board in the containment area. Look. Beautiful. Fucking hell, this is stressful. Can I save? This is making me want to watch the Subnautica playthrough again. Can you believe so? Then there's another one coming up very shortly. Hopefully. Next month. I'm amazed the Space Centre boffins didn't just add Kerbals to ask the Kerbals to leave their helmets on while they simply walked to the decontamination unit. Could have saved everyone a few quid. Oh yeah, why am I taking their helmets off? You raise a good point. Well, technically the outside of the... this is Lundios now, by the way. The outside of the... suits and everything is completely contaminated, so the suits aren't exactly protecting anyone or anything from anyone or anything. We've saved Mina from the cheese disease. Is she going to be okay with that? The cheese disease. So I guess the official name for the current one we're suffering from is COVID, right? But it's called Corona because of how it looks. The official name for this is COVID-21, but I guess it can colloquially be known as the cheese disease because I like it. Right, let me close that lid and close that lid. Why can I not? Then if I could get Mina up, Lundios up onto... It's not stressful, not even one bit. Close that. Right. Climb, Lundios, climb! Jeez, these waves are going to fuck everything. I mean, that works. Then Lundios walks down here, grabs pods. Then I need to try open the hatch, transfer Lundios into there. So Lundios should be staring right into Mina's eyes right now. So if I look through Mina's eyes, good! Lundios and Mina are safe. Mina's overjoyed. Good. So I spent a good 3 hours or so giving Subnautica a try and couldn't gel with it. Wasn't for me, but I can absolutely see why people love it. Yes. That's a shame, Cardi. It is a shame. But fuck me, is it? Everybody should give it a try. Right, Eric, you are free. We need to go get the other... See, all this mission came about because of our stupid Doomhaus rules. This mission came about purely because Koala overshot the landing and landed in the sea instead of landing on... near the Space Centre. Does it drive everyone to hoard cheese? Is that what the disease do? Does. Yes. Prisoner was completely struck down by it. Gwynblade, welcome to the stream. Chaz, welcome to the stream. God damn it. I loved it, but also knew I wasn't it wasn't something I was going to invest a lot of time in. All I could think of, my dickhead brother would love this shit. Yeah. Oh, do you know what I'm looking forward to before? I think because State of Decay, I have a feeling it's going to be relatively short because it's story-based and it's not full of Doomhaus bullshit. I am extremely looking forward to Long Dark, which is coming directly after State of Decay. We'll probably be playing that before Subnautica. But for the very same reasons. Eric is on board. Let me transfer Eric to that pod there, which is good. These are all completely safe. Everyone's looking at each other like, Chaz. Fucking hell. It's been a while since we've been messing around with those things, right? Chaz, how's it going? Welcome to the stream. Gwynblade, welcome to the stream. It's because they had sex with the... It is, actually. This whole thing... There's Mina and Scotty and Eric and Alkirion are being a bit tight-lipped about the fact that... Hang on. There was some transfer of... Because Alkirion and Mina were working on board the pizzeria on the Monty. And Scotty and Scotty and Eric were running the sex dungeon. Apparently, the sex dungeon asked if they could borrow some cheese. Not only did they allow it, the sex dungeon returned the cheese, ? And Alkirion and Mina used it to make more pizza. Somehow, in amongst all that, COVID-21 has arrived. I don't know who's to blame specifically, but my bets are on all of them. There we go. Mina shouldn't have allowed us to have the cheese to begin with. Well, what the hell did you do with it? It wasn't my fault, he says while munching no cheese in question. Somehow this is how it's come about. This is the theory. All I know is that there is an incredible killer virus and it needs fucking fixing. The venereal disease becomes food poisoning. Oh, yeah. Right, and then I can now transfer Sam into the section with Eric, and all of the infected, thanks to Mindright, are now on board, including... Koala is not infected, of course. Koala, who is on board the... who was sat up front with Mindright. If I look through Koala's eyes, we can see that Koala is sat with Mindright. Everything is good there. If I look through Mina's eyes, we can see Lundios. Mina and Lundios are sat playing fucking cards or something, whatever they do. You know what these Scandinavians are like, they could be up to anything. And Eric is sat with Sam. Everybody is on board. Right, it took me 18.5 years to get this far, and I can't be bothered to go all the way back there. So what we're going to do is we're going to go to Tonga Island, because it's got an airstrip. Hopefully, park this thing on land and pick them up in the plane. I am not confident about any of that. Right, let me hard save, actually. I've done some fucking stupid stuff. Right, we're saving as the Doomhaus, and if you have just arrived to the stream, you should see how fucking stupid this ship is that I'm currently piloting. Let me get my steering set up again. Pin that. Roger. So, I need to... Do you know what I might do? Switch them round. So then if I want to turn left, I just press this, right? So if I turn... I need to activate the engine now, and that should turn me left. Or have I got reverse thrust on? I've got reverse thrust on. Okay, I'll allow this just for now. Just until we straighten up. Oh, I'm so scared. Right, straighten up. Turn it to forward thrust. Full blast. And we go. We're off to Tonga. Lundios, welcome to the stream. We're playing Raft today. Basically, you're on board as well, as we can see. We've recovered you at the end of last week's stream. Dropped you off here, and it's taken us all of today's stream just to pick you up. But we're going to go over to Tonga, and hopefully... I'm nervous about the plane mission, though. We should be good. Should technically be good. Somebody has to go and pick up all of these people. Who? No, because no, Koala and... Yes, we should be fine. Koala and Mindright should be able to sit up front with the driver of the rescue mission, and then everybody else has got to sit in the back. But I'm going to sort out the ladder situation. Because it's been a fucking shit show so far, I'm sure you all agree. Do we need a super long quarantine plane? No, I've got... Basically, the plane setting is the same as this main bulk, so it's got the quarantine thing in the middle. Or the isolation chamber, as we'll call it for the sake of this. Why am I not going anywhere near as fast as I did on the way here? I mean, I've already gone a half a kilometre, which is fine. But I have a plane set up for the rescue, which should be fucking effortless. Not effortless, but slightly easier. I turn to the left a little bit. Yeah, for some reason I'm going significantly slower. Is it because I'm going against... Is Siddle's... Oh, I hate to say this, but is Siddle's right and there is actually a... tide? Oh god, this is a hell of a journey, but at least it's not that journey, right? We're still going to be a while though, so bear with us. Turn left, please. Should be alright for fuel as well. Do you think this thing can get onto land? I mean, it should be able to. Then I can just park up near the Tonga Tower and, like, Mindright and Koala can sort of disembark and enjoy the view. Come right slightly. You're good. You're just using the small engines for propulsion. No, it's the big ones, Tag Slap. I haven't got the small engines on, I don't think. Well, they are on. They're all on, basically. These are both off. Oh yeah, activate. Oh yeah, you're right. Fuck. Okay, now we're talking.
Needs more boosters.
Good spot, Taxley. Yeah, I was just using the fucking little tiddlers, wasn't I? Soft bastard. Yeah, you're right, you're right. Do you know what, Cardi? You said that, and all of a sudden more boosters were engaged. Although it was steering a lot better, I will say, but it was a lot fucking slower. Good spot, Taxley. I need to shut down that to turn right, don't I? Have I still got this not set up properly? I have. What a pro. I just want to know if this can disembark. There is a part of the beach area, isn't there, on Tonga? But as long as I don't ever go too fast, then I should be able to at least deposit everybody on Tonga safely. Shut down that engine. No. I have got it set up right. I'm just a fucking idiot. Okay, now we're moving. Shut that down slightly. Good. It's going to be difficult for me to actually aim for a part of the shoreline, though. I guess we can make it work. Turn! What did I even think was going to happen there? I thought I'd switched it for some reason. Have I got... Are these both of the engines by any chance? No. Right, now straighten up. Shut down the right engine. Straighten up. Go. I got into a good vein of speed, didn't I, towards the end? If I can just sort of work out how I manage that, I'll be alright. All we need to do is get them to land, because if they're on land, then we can pick them up. You switched it when you were activating to my intention was to switch, but... Oh, did I switch them back around? Because that one is for that, and that one is for that. So technically, this should work. Shit, I just put fucking reverse thrust on. What am I even doing here? It's that one I need to turn off now, right? To turn. So shut down that. Go. Yeah, I think what I was going to say earlier about Subnautica is I think Subnautica is the best one of them. But if you're not into that kind of game, like that sort of story-based survival game, I still think Subnautica is strong enough to carry people story-wise through it. But I guess if you've already seen the story elsewhere, then maybe not. But if you're into them kind of games, it's by far and away the best version. The best one of them kind of things. It basically changed how I stream Subnautica. Oh shit, that was the wrong one. Shut down that one, please. Fuck me, I love that playthrough. I might go watch it myself now, so then. But I can't cope with me. It's heavy on reveals, and all the better for it. Yes, it is. But it's also out of order. Like, you can... I think I discovered stuff in a completely odd order. Like, it has no sort of... It directs you without directing you. Fucking hell, I nearly rolled over forwards. Like, I think to me that yeah, it doesn't enforce the order, but it kind of encourages it slight. I guess depth and technological advancement is how it encourages it, right? Depth being literal underwater depth. You can't go too far, right? So you have to sort of sniff around, and I think the way it does it is it puts things you need in specific areas where you might find the next big chunk of something. Which I guess if you was to remove the magic from it is probably how it does it, but it's still very clever. Very clever. Oh, I can't wait for that next one. I'm sure somebody's going to come in and say, oh, reviews, no, strangers you don't know think XYZ, but I'm just going to go on lockdown now. I actually didn't watch that trailer, Lundios, that you posted specifically, like you suggested. I'm going just completely blind. The only thing I know about Below Zero is cold. It seemed from an outside perspective, watching you play it, to give you problems to solve immediately, and the route to solving those problems were bound to give you free-form progression through the story content. Yes, I think that's what it is. Like, it sort of breadcrumbs you based on shit you need to build the next thing, or whatever, towards, or into areas where there might be something you spot while you're sniffing around for gel sacks. And that stuff is where the plot is hidden. Fuck, it's so cool. Also, it's a beautiful environment to exist in as well. Not like this one. Although if I just turn this off now, somebody might come in the stream and think, Below Zero's here, and it looks crap. And the ships are weird. You see, this I don't understand. How have I just turned around completely? Right, shut down that engine now. Power both engines on. Shut down that one temporarily. Straighten up. Balls deep. We're approaching... What did Alave call the island on the last playthrough? Alave had a name for the island. I mean, there was Subobthan Island, of course. Come on, game. Alright, question then. If I was to ask you, based on what you know, is it possible to make boats in Subnautica? What would your answer to make boats in Kerbal Space Program? What would your answer be? Don't shut down that one. Shut down that one. It really is. I think I might go with no, it's not possible to make boats, but somewhat kind of, maybe, kind of a little bit, you can make boats. Out of plane parts. No, maybe it would have been easier. What's that, Siddles? A boat plane. Yeah, we talked about a boat plane. I give everybody the option to try and make a plane that could fly over there, or to make a boat. And everybody picked boat. I could have made a seaplane, Siddles, one that landed on the water. For some reason, everybody suggested this. And you know what? You've had 2 hours of gut-wrenchingly boring content. You'll learn. Fucking hell, how is there only 45 minutes left? Yeah, that would have been the smart thing, definitely. But everybody apparently didn't want that, they wanted this. Which engine did I just turn off? I've confused myself with this shit now. Turn off that engine to turn right. I shouldn't have switched it. Hey, have you managed to squeeze out an hour of content with one trip? Content's a rough word, so then in this scenario, but I know what you mean. I want to aim for this bit of beach here because I think I can get up that way because there's a bit cliffy at this side. Not the guy that made Gears of War. You know what I mean? Yes, it's possible, but not with Doomhaus engineering. It's worked. We fixed it. Sort of. I like how this island just isn't getting any bigger though, have you noticed that? You can probably see by the pain in my eyes. Fucking hell, there's only... I'm flabbergasted there's only, what, 40 minutes of the stream left. Bet the island was actually further away than home, possibly. This is Tonga, if you remember, Siddles. You named this island. So this is where we've been so far. I set off from there, went to there, and intended to go back to there. So I decided, fuck that, we're going to there, and I'm going to get picked up in the aeroplane. It's not a massive amount closer, but technically it is closer. It all depends on whether or not I get everybody killed in the rescue attempt in the aeroplane. Because there is a chance I could pick everybody up in the aeroplane and then slam it into the ground. I'm going to go for uber super safe when it comes to the rescue attempt. I don't know, we got rid of 28 Tonga. It comes and goes, so then. It comes and goes. There's just so many fucking emotes that I have to shuffle them in and out based on what everybody wants. Clearly you took the wrong route. Closer, but the tide needs to... closer, but against the tide it needs flight. True. I should be aiming for that fucking coast as well, shouldn't I? In most people's heads, there's a point where they say, do you know what, actually, fuck that. It's probably a silly idea, let's go and do something a bit more entertaining. But for some reason, we weren't built with that. And we end up with this. The seasickness must be terrible. Look how green everybody looks. I mean, most of the people are already a bit sick with something else, but you're right. Is the ladder in the back affecting your steer? Oh, good shout. I forgot to actually retract that. No, I can't do it at speed. Don't open the fucking cargo bay. What are you doing? Fucking hell, this thing's a mess. And I'm fucking steering off course now. Shut down that engine. Turn to face. Shoot. This one might be easy green. If I wasn't going so fast, retract the fucking ladder. There we go. At least the ladder's worked. I could have been in a serious... I could have been in serious trouble at this point. Right, let's just... We've got this far. Just commit. Turning back to the right. Aim for that beach. I'm hoping, because I've got all of the landing gear and stuff, I just need to get the people close to the island, and then it's fine. I want to try and go up that ramp, look, and we'll park near, because there is actually an airstrip here, a literal airstrip. We'll park near there somewhere. I'll stick the infected in the hangar at the end, maybe. I think Koala's got a flag out here. It's, the weird thing about Tonga is, in 2018 when I played this game, a million trillion years ago. No, that's not the right engine. The first person to land on here was Siddles, and Siddles chose to name this island Tonga, and as a result, it's been Tonga ever since. The second person to land on in this playthrough in 2020, when we first started, the second person to land on here for the first time was Koala. Is this Tonga Scottish? Is basically what I'm asking. Do I have to put some sort of fucking blue and white flag on it? Because I don't want to. Tonga belongs to the Tongan Siddles. Typical Scotland. Do you know what I mean? Trying to own other countries. Colonial scumbags. Right, shut down that engine. We're approaching the landing zone as we speak. Everything looks fine. I want to get to about this area, turn to whatever direction that is, and live happily ever after. I'm just hoping that this isn't too steep. I'm alright for liquid fuel, we're fine. Turn around a little bit. Far from it, the idiots of this country want to be more alone and have... I saw actually that in the news yesterday. Is she pushing for another independence vote shortly? Want to be more alone and have more people. Well, maybe if you get Tonga, you can just live on it. All the Leave people can just live on it quietly. Happily ever after. Tonga is actually a large town east of Scotland. Is there actually a town in Scotland called Tonga? This changes everything. She never stops pushing for it, I guess. More alone or just bin off Westminster, because we all want the latter. Yeah, if you manage to leave Siddles, can the rest of the United Kingdom come with you, or does that sort of go against the point? Yeah, once in a generation means 8 years later. Exactly. It's only once in a generation if it doesn't work. If it works. Shut off that engine. Turn to face. Roger that. Can't find a town in Scotland called Tonga, but I do see that in 2012 Scotland lost a game in the Autumn Internationals to Tonga. In what sport, so that tiddlywinks? Oh, in rugby. Yeah, only if it goes the way she wanted, yeah. Siddles has been to a Scotland versus Tonga match. Imagine. The thing is, it might be hard for them to explain to the new people our obsession with Tonga. But I don't know if we should explain our obsession with Tonga. Right, anyway, let me just sweat, because we've arrived. I'm surprised if London wanted to secede. I wouldn't be surprised if London wanted to secede. I know the word that's the California of England. That would be a bit wild. At least Leeds wouldn't have to play in London ever again. Right. Shutting down both engines. This is where it gets difficult. Lowering the wheels. The wheels are lowered. This is my ramp. This is my... I pray that I can make this work without smashing anything. If I do smash it though, it's not the worst thing in the world. Don't activate that engine, that was a mistake. Activate that engine. Turn the fucking throttle down somewhat, please. I've still got a lot of speed, which is ugly actually. I might need a bit more of turn. Reduce all speed. Turn slowly. Reduce, shut down the engine. Right, both engines are off, the wheels are down. Do you think I can make this incline? Because I'm going to have to just fucking go for it if I do. Mind right, this is your final task. Pray that it works. 3, 2, 1. This is going to be rough though. Right, I'm going to go right. This is good, this is fine. Infected on board, we can't have any explosions. I'm so nervous all of a sudden. It's the quarantine ship meaner, it's the boat that Mindright has just driven out to pick up Koala. Meaner, you are actually on board this fucking monstrosity. Koala and Mindright have just teamed up to make one hell of a rescue mission. I've spent this entire stream fixing the fact that Koala overshot the runway last week and landed in the sea. Slow, 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 slow.
Exclamation mark boom.
No, there's no boom. We are approaching Tonga, where they're going to get picked up later on. We have a Brazil and California in Germany, 5 minutes apart by foot. Actually, official municipalities. No way. Fun fact, I used to work in a town that the sport originated in. I used to go past rugby school to get to your granddad's. And now, Siddles is there with a half and half scarf as a result of that town. God damn it, rugby. Do you know what? This fucking boat looked doomed to fail. We sent it out on a test mission, and if Mindright can get these people into this hangar, Mindright has succeeded and gets himself a successful mission point. It's the test mission that got out of hand, basically, but just like that... It's alright, it's alright, it's alright. It was just a couple of fucking... I am wobbling like a fucking idiot all of a sudden. Why can't I move? No, we're good, we're good, we're good, we're good. Just not that good, but a bit good. Pump the brakes, turn off, turn off, turn off. Pump the brakes, pump the brakes, pump the brakes. I might have to go through the hangar and turn around and bring it back in. Lundios, Eric, Sam, and Mina are all safely on land and back from the Mombi. Mindright, as we see here, has successfully collected them from the sea and deposited them to Tonga. Mindright is going to drop down here. Can this just be the... this has not got the quarantine stuff necessary, Satan, unfortunately. Mindright has successfully completed his... Why is that drifting? Never mind. Successfully completed his mission. Mindright, well played. Koala has also now officially completed her mission. Mindright, GG, you are now tied with the 9s. Mina, Scotty, and Mindright all on 9 successful missions is quite a lot. And Koala now has 2 successful missions because she has successfully returned them to land. Not the right bit of land, but land. I did say that Mindright, that Koala would get a successful mission point for bringing them back to Kerbal. Good work. Rather than bringing the plague home, we'll just leave them on the ship. Well, they're not in the research facility, you see. They're just isolated. So we'd have to take them out anyway to do the research. Right. Now I need to switch to the ship, and we need to EVA Koala. And now, inside here, ready for fucking evac, is Mina, Alcaria... No, Mina, Lundios, Eric, and Sam. I feel like this deserves a screenshot. Let me take Koala's helmet off. Look at these triumphant sons of bitches. Look at that. It's fucking good, no? No? Well played, Mindright. Now comes the very difficult task of not getting them killed on retrieval. Right, let me just move these to a side because this ship's turning for some reason. Koala and Mindright, I'm going to stand here. Mindright, go stand next to Koala, and we're just going to wait there, out of the way, free of the disease and the plague. Do those with 5 points count as an ace? Yes, which means you win. A little did I tell the people... Do I have a... Right, anyway, stop pissing about. Koala, Mindright, good work. The plagued are successfully brought to Tonga. I need to go to the Space Centre. And we need to send the plane, and I need somebody brave enough to pilot the bastard thing. Because they need picking up, all of them need picking up and taking back to the Space Centre. I am not confident all of a sudden because the plane is a piece of shit. What did Slops name the plane last time? It was called like the Country in Morning or something because it was last Friday. Augur, are you still here? I was going to give a brief fill-in for those that have missed the stream. Right, saving over. Quick save over the Doomhaus. Roger that. I now need to go to the space plane hangar and we need to take somebody over. I don't think you have got a single point yet, Satan. Is that you? No, that's Dan. Satan's not got a single successful mission point. There was one time where you nearly did, Satan, when you was docking something on the Mombi, but the docking didn't work and I had to bring it all home, so it was not classed as successful. Right. Somewhere in here... What was the fucking ship called? I mean, there's the Infected Rescue Shuttle, but I don't think that's actually what it was called. National Morning. This is the ship we decided to go with. Fucking hell, Slop's calling it that. This is the one that has the impeded escape parachutes. Sorry, impeded escape hatch. So I guess I'll just have to put one parachute on top instead. Where is that one parachute? That's among there. Right. I need somebody now to fly to Tonga and not die. If you are eligible for this mission, there's very, very few of you that are still in the fucking Space Center. I'm thinking of a number between 1 and 100. 10, 9, 8, 7, successful mission point. 6, 4, 3, 2, 1. The number was 1. Whoa, Harry just pokes his head round. Harry with an 18 guess. Harry, think of a name for this ship. You are going on board. Cancel. Harry, welcome to the stream. So have we tilted the point system to the oranges in the past few days, chat? Look at this, so fucking cynical. Harry over here. Has Harry even got a... Yeah, you have. Harry the First has got himself a ship. The ship is going to be called Aunt Fee. Will the Aunt Fee get to successfully rescue everybody on board? Let's see. Right. I need to tinker before we set off with this bullshit. Because this fucking ladder system just straight up doesn't work. I tell you what I could do. Why don't I just do this? God, I hate myself sometimes. Do you know what I mean? How much easier would that have been? Just build a fucking ramp for him. In a little bit, back a little bit, up a little bit. I mean, that's flawless. Fucking Doomhaus. Right. Now, can I, just for the sake of safety... Wait, no. Scrap that. Let's do it on mirror mode. If I just stick that there and attach that to there, we should be good. Lovely. Right, does Harry survive this? I haven't flown this thing in a week. Harry, if you die on the way there, that's fine. But if you die on the way back, I might be in some serious trouble. The green is going to go up, pick up Koala and Mind, right? Have I got enough time to do this? 20 minutes to get there and back. What do you think? Yeah, should be fine. Ow, my fucking jaw cracked then. Right, I'm nervous about this return journey. This is a rescue mission, Harry. You are going to Tonga to pick up the seriously infected crew members and return back. Easy Green says maybe we'll get halfway. Right, does everything function? Does the ladder extend properly? The sun's going down on this day in Kerbal. I still haven't checked on Tagslack and Siddles. Remind me to do that. The orange and greens are pretty much exactly mixed down the middle. There's 2 pilots, Koala and Mind, right, who are green and orange, and there is Sam and Mina for the oranges and Eric and Lundios for the greens on board. 3 greens, 3 oranges. Right. Harry, I hope this is the ship that can take off. It looks like it is. Best of luck. 3, 2, 1. Wait, what if I end up with that bullshit that I ended up with last time, where I smash an engine off that Gwynblade did last week? Shit! Whoa! 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 Stop! 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 I need to check if fucking Harry can actually EVA. Hello, brakes. Can I reverse thrust these fucking things now? If I go, will I slow down? Yeah, I will. Hello. Right, good. Sorry, I forgot something. I need to EVA Harry and see if he can EVA. He can. Tested. Perfect. Beautiful. There's no parachutes covering the bullshit. Change the thrusts to the engines to forward thrust. Line up with the end of the fucking runway. Hit balls deep. Oh shit. Aim at Tonga, which is over there. 32.6 kilometres away. We're off. Looks badass. It does, yeah. That's in the back of my mind. That's a similar kind of plane that I tried to design this based on. We are wobbling a bit on takeoff. This doesn't look good. Can I take off? Beautiful. Try the landing gear and let's go. I am not just going for a straight landing, by the way, because I'm too shit. So we're going to go for lame parachute landings, but I need to be uber safe for this, so I'm not taking any risks whatsoever. So I need... Oh God, fucking hell, this is a bit of a faster mode of transport. It took us an hour in the boat to get to there, and now it's taking us 28 minutes. Now we're almost 2 kilometres in, and I've been off the runway for 5 seconds. Right, 17 minutes. Can I just say, since we took the break and the infection playthrough things kicked off, it's nice to actually have goals, proper goals, not just roughly be there by this point or there by this point. We've not been to any other planets since fucking February or whenever it was. For some reason I'm enjoying Kerbal a lot more because it's stupid Doomhaus Kerbal instead. Highway to the danger zone. Harry's going to take it right there. Probably smash into the side of the cliff and get yourself a successful mission point for killing off the worst green in the history of Kerbal. It is kind of nice, right? But as you can see, it's pretty much exactly the same design as Mindright's ship look. Because in there is all the same bullshit that was on Mindright's ship. Which is why this thing is incredibly difficult to fly. Still. Should I go for a runway landing? Because if I can, that means we've got 2 get out of jail setups. I could pop all of the chutes. Siddle says go for a runway landing. The thing is I ain't going to have time to unload everybody. But I guess we could unload everybody next week. Last time you went to another planet was my first Doomhaus trip. Was it actually? Fucking hell, easy green. That might be the last time we was on the Kerbal tag then, because I've been taking it off for the sake of not having people backseat. You might be the last one that snuck in before we went off the tag. And we've known Easy Green for 8 years. Sure, just don't crash into... Yeah, good point. If I crash into the hangar, then we're in up shit creek. The trouble is it's difficult to reduce speed on this fucking thing. You know what, let's try it, balls to it. Fortune favours bold, as they say. Harry, are you up for a dangerous landing? A heroic landing, but a dangerous landing. You've quoted Top Gun, so I'm assuming you are. Absolutely, he says, respect. Right, 153 metres per second. I might smash these wheels off. Ground control gives you no option. Permission for a fly. You can't fly by. I'm just going to reduce throttle to very little. It's so hard to land all of a sudden. But I've got a good approach. It's hard to deny. Brake groups, brakes are on, should I say. Why are the brakes on? Did I take off with the brakes on? That sounds like me. I'm going too fast. I might pop the wheels off the front. If I do, then Harry needs rescuing as well. This is silly. This is very silly, because if Harry bursts the wheels off the front of the... Oh, God. I mean, the actual brakes are enabled. Brakes. Brake. Ooh. Harry, that worked. Good shit. I mean, I had to bitch out and use the chutes, but it worked. Scotty's got it right. That was... I've seen something. Bear with me. The chutes aren't... Them chutes aren't reusable, but as you can see sitting there, the burst ones, I've got another 50% of my chutes left. Am I seeing things, or has Koala and Mindrite walked on top of the hangar? Somehow. Because the ship, as we can see, is still under there, but for some reason, Koala and Mindrite are on top of the hangar. Right, let's taxi back over to the hangar. I think I'm correct in my assumption that Koala and Mindrite have now climbed on top of the building. What the fuck was that? Has it not realised... Has it not let... What the hell? They are reusable, but I'm not allowed to tell him how... Are they actually? Wait, you've basically just given me all of the hint. It's none of your business, we're fine up here. Wait, let me just taxi a bit closer. How have you done... What? I assume the game couldn't work out that they were supposed to be in the shed. Right, stop. Brake. Harry, you've gone too fast. I'm turning around a bit carefully. Which is probably safe anyway, because I need to. I need to just taxi into position. I was going too fast because I'm looking at these nerds up here. What are Koala and Mindrite doing? They're just watching the sunset, look. The only successful Kerbals of the day so far. Actually, Harry's landing was pretty fucking sweaty. I'm going to give him that. Right, that's a bit of a better position. If you figure it. I didn't want to know that it's possible though, Easy Green, if you know what I mean. I've just been living under the assumption that it's not. Right, Harry, good fucking shit. Harry, you can relax for a little while. You might have a Koala and a Mindrite on board very shortly, though. Okay, right, now, if I quick save and... The thing is, are they going to die if I jump down? I mean, standing up here and watching the sunset is quite beautiful, I'll give you that, but am I going to be able to get them down? They've got parachutes, but I don't know if the parachutes will trigger quick enough. Here's the question, right? Because this is a bug and they're not meant to be up here, if they die, I'll reload the save. Is that alright with everybody? Can I actually... Yeah, okay. If they die getting down, then I'll reload the save. So I'm not having Kerbals die because of fucking bugs. You can all fuck off. I knew you'd all suggest that. Guess what? Get bent. I've made the decision. Mindrite, well played. That was as smooth a landing as you will ever see. Right, let's get Mindrite on board. And then we'll have Koala do the same. And then it's time for the infecteds. Fortunately, Harry, you don't get to make the decisions. You're just a brain-dead pilot. What about that? Oh god, I forgot this is a bit... I forgot this is not as easy as it looks to get on this ladder, is it? I switched the ladder on the last one. Do you know what, Harry? How about this? Actually, no. I can do it on the back, can't I? Let's go around the back. Everybody's going to have to wait. I don't want to run out of time. It hurts. It'd be nice to give the decontamination people a week, right? And then they can, like, everybody on board this right now can... Whoa, if I touch this, though, this has been touched by infected people. It's not safe to touch this, is it? Because Mindrate's currently... I can't touch that ladder and stuff because all that ladder and everything's contaminated. One way of doing it is maybe to try and make it a bit easier by lowering the landing gear. No, it's contaminated because the people on all the infected people got off the koala and climbed up this ladder and was running all over this sort of stuff. So the ladder and the back of the plane is contaminated. But Mindrate is currently safe. But now I have to work out how to get Mindrate up here. Because it's not the easiest thing in the world because of how the ladder's been attached. Fuck. Oh yeah, no, this is Harry's plane. Yes, you're right. Sorry, it's the boat that was contaminated. Yes. Good. Good shout. Don't know why I was thinking the same. I guess because they look identical in the middle. Yes, this is Harry's plane. This is not the contaminated area, right? Which means that I should be able to grab this, open this. This is not the cleanest way of doing things, but it will work. Let go, walk onto here. I might be able to just climb straight up, and if I can, that would be amazing. Beautiful. Good. So that sorts Mindrate out. Mindrate can get in here. Fucking ladder's built wrong. Who built this bastard ship? Mindrate, you are safe. Now I need to switch to koala. No, that's the boat, right? Are we ready? What if koala dies? Right, I'm quick saving just in case. I'm not having a Kerbal die to a bug. That would suck. Parachute koala. Oh, fuck you! Fucking, can you imagine? Oh man, I was going to celebrate like there was no tomorrow then if that happened. Fucking hell. Inches. Damn it. That would have been sweaty. That would have been too sweaty for me. So close. That was a hell of a try, you're right. She's shaking her head. That might be the best thing anybody's ever done in this Kerbal playthrough so far. Koala for person of the century of the day. Right, lovely. Koala. Board. Can't board. How is that a full module? What? How is there no room in it? There's 3 seats in these fucking things, isn't there? Shit. Alright then. Fucking hell, fire Stubbler. Why is always stuff like this happening? Alright, that means that koala is going to have to stay on Tonga. She can ride back with the infected. I mean, we could take this ship back now and leave the infected for next week, or Koala can stay over here for the weekend. I vote Koala gets to live in this tower on her own. She don't want to be pissing about with the Doomhaus, do you know what I mean? She'd rather be over here in the fucking mission control tower by herself. And she can get picked up tomorrow, right? Because I like the idea of that whole setup at the back to be completely separate for the infected. I just saw her leave. I said just leave, nuke the site from orbit. It's the safest way. To be honest. If we get our way and we can deorbit the Mombi, can you imagine how cool that will look? It'll look better than a nuke. How are the boys coming along on their return vector, by the way? Have they flown by and off into deep space yet? I need to check that. The thing is about that flight is I've been pretty much doing everything in real time. I've done no time warping in the game for quite some time, apart from Koala's mission last week. I've maybe passed 3 or 4 days in Kerbal time since I adjusted their trajectory. Why is this smashed up, by the way? Look, there's big chunks of concrete falling up. Look. And the mission, apparently it was like, what was it, like 8 months of real time until they got back? Come on, Koala, let's go to the top. Koala should be sat up here, shouldn't she, for the weekend? There is a flashlight button, but I don't know what it is, probably because I've not got the fucking thing on. Oh, I think the flashlight's on the helmet, never mind. Yeah, I'll check that mind right, actually, just to be safe. But I think it was like June of this year or something. No, January of next year when they'll arrive. So the last thing of the playthrough is likely going to be us getting back. No, when everybody is off the Mombi and safe, Siddles, then I'm going to time warp and bring you back. Does that make sense? And then for everything that happens after that, as far as, I don't know, continuing with the playthrough, or if things don't work right, finding a vaccine and stuff like that. We might have to dig into the experimental science wing of the tech tree to find a vaccine yet. And who knows what materials will be needed for that. Yeah, and Jamwedge still needs rescuing too. That is a sweaty mission, that. I'm not quite sure how we're going to get Jamwedge back. But Jamwedge is currently the only blood in the Doomhaus Space Agency that we can confirm is untainted. Siddles and Tagslack are probably safe, but we need to bring them back just to test. There's Jamwedge calling out for help. Boxy is on. There you go. If you would like, Harry is letting everybody know there are better options than this on Twitch. There we go. Koala can now see home. She can see the ship she crashed in, and she can also see the fucking idiot down here that she is not going home with. I think this is maybe a good place to leave this, don't you? And then when we start next week's stream, the mission will be to unload everybody from the boat into the Amphi, take off, fuck off back to the KSC, and we're actually going to put people into their decontamination units. Good work, Harry. The mission's not over yet, so you don't get your point, but congratulations for getting halfway. Chrissy Teigen is back on Twitter, so relieved. Is that you saying you don't care about some celebrity news you've read or something? Good. Right, what have I got left? We've got 3 minutes until we have to turn the stream off, so that gives me just enough time to save over this. And also, I need to do... What's the other thing I need to do? Oh, tracking station. I need to check on Tagslack and Siddles. I think you should be... It's called the fuck, right? So if I fly the fuck now... You've only just left Jamwedge, look. You've still not gone anywhere near leaving Jamwedge. So Siddles and Tagslack I put on a return... could you say vector? No. A return trajectory, shall we say. I didn't realise how much the frame rate was fucked up by the boat, by the way. Look how good it is when I'm away from all that mess. So this is where we find our tainted blood and our safe blood. The Duna Want to Come Back is the name of the ship that Jamwedge flew out into orbit trying to get to Duna, but there was a malfunction in my brain, and I forgot that he's not a pilot. So we sent Siddles and Tagslack up as pilots to go and try and rendezvous, but realised very quickly that I need to be a fuckload more precise, and I don't have the fuel to fix this current setup without leaving them in space for 15 years while I piss about. Literally 15 years. So, to return Tagslack and Siddles back to the KSC, where we need to check their blood, I've put them on a... Look at this. From all that I'm so fucking proud of this. From all that distance away, this is the flyby that I've managed to negotiate. Finding that fine-tuning manoeuvre node thing has changed orbital flight for me. So, all of the bullshit that we're used to is going on here, and Siddles and Tagslack are all the way out here. These are planets, and this is Kerbal. So they're on their way home. Siddles, Tagslack, you're fine. You've not flown by yet. So I can now go to the Space Centre, and I think that is where I'm going to call the fucking stream. Was that a successful stream? Sort of. I mean, the idea was to build the boat and get everybody, pick everybody up that were stranded in the sea. Technically, I picked everybody up, and they are no longer stranded in the sea, which means that I can somewhat consider that a successful stream. Sort of. We kind of got it done, you right. Mindrake got a successful mission point. Harry's halfway around to his next successful mission point. The decontamination units are ready. All we need to do now is for Harry to fly everybody back. I think we're alright. What does it mean, Cerbatron? Look at Cerbatron with a sub now. Fucking hell. Chalice, thank you for this gifted sub to Cerbatron. Right, Doomhaus is saved. Kerbal is done for another week. I am so fucking loving this Kerbal playthrough all of a sudden. Yeah, fuck off, Cerbatron, you right. Everybody tells Cerbatron to fuck off. Nobody died, so it was kind of successful. True. Inefficient, but successful. Easy Green nails it yet again. Right, thank you for everybody for joining the Kerbal playthrough, but shall we play some fucking marbles? I think we shall. And the beauty of not being on the Kerbal tag is there's absolutely no strangers in here that don't understand that Doomhaus is bullshit, so we can just get straight on with fucking marbles and live happily ever after. Ladies and gentlemen, if you would like a marble in today's stream, you need only say the password. The password is... buoyant. Kerbal, will you fucking close, please? I'm trying to play marbles here. Okay, Kerbal's decided it's not going anywhere. Everybody waiting to see how it smells. Fucking hell, I can't close Kerbal though, unfortunately. Is it B-U-O? It is B-U-O, right? Buoyant. Yes, buoyant. There we go. Right. And then we can get our marbles done and live happily ever after. Trimette, welcome to the stream. Who else is there? Guess everybody's been here, right? Fucking hell, why'd I have to wait another week to play frigging Kerbal? I keep expecting as well to wait an entire week for this mission to finally finish and then Harry to collect everybody and smash real hard into the ground when we get back. Although that might have been one of the most action-packed landings I've ever seen. Right, we have for today's marbles. I'm going to say Friday's stream, so not on the tag. 14 marbles entering today's race. We have for the greens, Scotty. For the oranges, big orange win today. Satan. For the oranges, Tag Slack. For the greens, Jam Wedge. The fucking hero. For the oranges, Mindray. For the greens, Easy Green. For the greens, Cardi. For the greens, Mickey B. For the greens, Trim. Urim. For the oranges, Shitty Siddles. The half hero of the day for the greens, Harry. Cats for the greens, Santa for the oranges, Trimette for the greens. How many more? 1, 2, 3. Mina for the oranges, Chalice for the greens, and Alkirion for the oranges. 17 marbles under the race, ladies and gentlemen. This is the first point to be given away today. The final one being in golf, but stream races is after this as usual. Tag Slack was the record, it was the winner yesterday, and we're hoping for another big Tag Slack win today. Or any orange for that fucking matter. First person to pick a number between 1 and 6 level go. There we go, Jamwedge has got it. Right, 17 marbles into the race. 1, 2, 3, 4 presses of the random button gets us to the level Cosmic Chaos 2. Somebody did say we should play this level on a Friday. And with 17 marbles in the race, we go. First person of the century of the day, a point goes to the winner of this. The current scores are 61 to 42 in favour of the greens. The level is Cosmic Chaos 2. Trimette is the record holder with 1 minute and 58 seconds. Can anybody beat her record? We will find out in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come on, music. It'd make it more dramatic if you just... Best of luck, everybody. Oddly, we've played a space game, and this is as close to space as we've got in the whole stream, because we spent the whole thing on fucking Kirby. Mindray's gone for a big DNF. This is quite a long level, actually. I like this level. So, you don't have to like him, but you've got to respect him. He's in the fucking lead. Siddles has taken an early lead. Mindray in second place for the oranges. Chalice in third place for the greens, but Trim is in the front pack with Cats right behind him. Siddles has already fucking dropped back a little bit, so the respect has been completely thrown away, but Trim is right up his back passage, and Jamwedge, the saviour, is creeping up on the right-hand side. The respect thing's gone to Siddles' head, so he's going to fuck it up now and lose it. Come on, Siddles, you only get the respect if you win. Chalice is right behind him, though. Trim's in third place. Scotty for the greens as well in fourth. Siddles is being hunted by greens right now. Scotty and Cellist completely dominate Siddles, but still Siddles manages to steam ahead of Cellist. But Scotty got such a good exit. Come on, Siddles, get through there, get the bastard. Where's Scotty gone? Did Scotty fall off? Did Scotty fall off? Scotty fell off, which means that Siddles is now in the lead. Cardi in second place. Can Cardi get round Siddles? He doesn't, and he gets knocked back. Siddles is managing to maintain his fucking lead. Mindrake gets the DNF he's been looking for in the background. GG to Mindrake, but Tag Slack is right next to Scotty as well. I don't know where Scotty went, but he's managed to stay on the level somehow, but Siddles is just absolutely refusing to get overtaken. Scotty's in second place. Tag Slack falls back, allowing Trim to take third, but Siddles is holding on for now. Siddles, do not fuck this up, because Scotty is coming at speed. Scotty's going to go around the outside. Scotty needs to get a bit further into the middle of this bullshit because Trim's chasing. Siddles! Oh! Yes, Siddles, yes. Good shit. Siddles gets the release from the bobbly bits, but his boyfriend is right behind him. Siddles. Yes, oranges, this is the way. God, that got fucking tense towards the end. Trim just gets knocked back, but Siddles for the oranges wins Person of the Century of the day, and the oranges get their second in a row. Good fucking work, Siddles. Right, let me go over to Discord right now. I'm going to take the crown from Tag Slack's head, but it's not the worst thing in the world because it's going to another orange. Unfortunately, it's Siddles, which is never good news, but it does mean that the oranges get yet another point. We are now down to 18 points behind. Squeaky bum time there. Was that sweaty, Scotty? Scotty could have got his second point of the week right there. The oranges are now up to 43 to 61, and it all comes down to stream races to determine who gets the final team point of the stream. If you would like to join in for stream races, it's just the same as marbles, but you have to type !race when I tell you to, and you can compete in just the same way. Good work, Siddles. Did he beat Tremet's record? He didn't. He was 6 seconds behind, a little bit more than 6 seconds. But, boys and girls, shall we play our final fucking bullshit of the stream? I think we must, because it's time for stream races, and then we can all go and enjoy our bastard weekend. What do you mean, gross? Look at that. We're only, 18 points behind at the moment. Come on, oranges, this is the big win. If you would like to compete in stream races, you must merely type the word race when I tell you to, and then your car will do the rest. There is options for boosts in this game with !boost and !boom with 10 bits will blow up an enemy of your choice. We're going to do 3 races, and there's no Person of the Century of the Day to be given away here, but there is a team point. So the team that wins the best of the 3 races takes home a second point. Type race now, boys and girls, and you can join in. We've got Siddles for the oranges, Scotty for the greens, Mikey B for the greens, Satan for the oranges. Starting the timer if you want to get in, type race as quick as possible. We've got Siddles, Scotty, Satan, Santa, Cardi, Mindrake, Mikey B, Mina, Tag Slack. Fucking soundtrack in this game, boss. Cellist, Alcarion is in the race, 11 cars. Need a song on guitar. It's a fucking unnecessarily good soundtrack, this game. Harry is the final car in. Easy Green sneaks in at the death. Good work, Easy Green. Right. Huge orange win coming here. The oranges won last week as well. It's all tied up nicely. We need an orange win again. Siddles, you've been our fucking hero in this shit lately, as much as it pains me to say. But 3 greens have immediately taken the lead. I think Cardi just shoved what looks to be Harry into the wall. No, that wasn't Harry. Cardi shoved... I don't know who he was ahead with there, but he fucking chopped him, whoever it was, which leaves Mindrake in third, the highest orange. Cardi is in the lead. There's a boom coming from Santa, which has blown Mindrake up. A perfect snipe from the greens. Look at that, leaving Alcarion to be the highest rank. A big boom comes in from Cardi. Who does he screw with it? He screws himself out of first place. I think he might land, though, because Alcarion and everybody have got all caught up. Cardi's landed on the track above. Easy Green's managed to get the head lead over Alcarion, but Siddles out of nowhere, he just gets caught up with the tyres. It looks like Cardi's boom was a good one in the end because it's fucked over the oranges. Good shit. Cardi, thank you for the bits. Santa, thank you for the bits. The oranges are falling behind. All of the greens are clean in the lead. Mikey B is trying to join the group in the front. He's struggling there. But Cardi and Cellist and Harry are all green and they are all in the lead. Can Alcarion get through it? Oh, Alcarion, that was almost beautiful. Siddles is among the front pack as well, but Harry spun out. Can Cellist get the overtake on the orange Alcarion? He does. Cellist tries a bit of PvP and it almost works, but Alkarion is struggling, allowing Mina to be the only hope for the Oranges now. Cardi has regained second place, Mina in third, Harry in first, but he's struggling. Can Mina just maintain? Ooh, a big stunt from Mina, it doesn't pay off. Alkarion takes third place, but Alkarion is a spinny boy today. Some big stunts from Alkarion, a super backflip. Can he land it? He's going to have to go for another rotation, or he's landing on his roof. Oh, nearly. Just ruined your own momentum there, but Harry is clearing the lead. Alkarion in third place. This is the way. Santa gives 10 bits and kills Santa. Good work, Santa. He just chops himself for no reason. Can Alkarion get round Harry and at least get second place in this race? Because Harry is miles in the lead. Alkarion is holding true, but Harry is clear through. Can Harry, after almost successfully getting a mission point, do something here? Mindrake goes for a boost and slams into the underside of the bridge, but Harry is almost at the end. This is going to be tight if anything happens. Because it looks like Harry is going to just run away with this. Where's the end of the fucking level? What the hell? This is the longest level ever. Alkarion goes for a boost and it might have paid off, but it's just thrown him off the course, allowing Harry to do what was always inevitable. Mina. Oh! Mina could have taken something right there. Cardi just gets second from Mina. Harry gets first. The Greens are 1-0. This is a bad sign. This is the longest level I've ever seen. That was a good level, though. That was changing a lot. I think Santa's early fucking snipe on Mindrake, I think it was maybe the best thing in the game so far. Cardi, thank you for the massive bits. Santa, thank you for the big bits as well. You're both generous, even though you are trying to screw everybody over. That was tense, but the Greens are a point up. Fuck the Greens. Harry, GG. There is a longer one, Harry, and it's a ball. Yeah, I hate that one. I have to say I don't agree. That boost is a mistake. I think it was your only option, though, Alkarion. Look at Santa. Santa boomed himself halfway through and he's fucked it. And just like that, Santa crosses the line. The Greens are 1-0 up. 2 more races remain, boys and girls. Hopefully, no, I was going to say hopefully the Greens win the next one, but I don't want that bullshit because I was hoping to compete myself. Right, if you want to join in for this race, type race in the chat, ladies and gents, and we'll go. We've got Mindrake in. We've got Mina in. Harry's in. Scotty's in. Santa's in. Siddles, easy green. It's filling up. Cardi, Cats. Roger that. Mikey B, Alkarion. Satan. 25 seconds remain. Tagsack's in. Come on, Oranges. Come on, everybody. I was going to say everybody text your friends that are Oranges right now, but that comes perilously close to something that we don't want to be repeated. Fuck. Oh, Gwynblade, what have you had to join? We need another orange in the next 4 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Ooh. Right. Oh, this isn't that level, is it? No, it isn't. I was hoping this wasn't that horrible level from before. The one that Cardi was referring to. It sucked. Right. For some reason I have no camera control. Hello, game? Can I? Hello? How do I? Chalice has missed out. We're a green down. This is the way. But unfortunately for the Oranges, the Greens comprise the entire front 5. With Mina and Siddles in 5th and 6th place. But in our only hopes. I didn't even get the words out, and already Mindrake has taken 3rd place, but there's too much speed going around that corner, and Mindrake and Cats have got chopped, allowing Alkarion in the lead. Alkarion, this is it. This is the way. Big boom comes in from Santa, which does screw Alkarion. The boom was perfectly timed. Boom. Alkarion gets shot back, which puts Gwynblade in the lead, and Tagslack, who's always been trying to do something in this fucking Formula 1 car, has never managed it. A boom comes in from Santa, which screws Siddles specifically. Santa's booms are fucking snipes today. But can Tagslack get something out of this car? I spoke too soon. Gwynblade and Cardi are miles in the lead. Cats takes 4th place. Alkarion in 5th. Tagslack has dropped back to 4th. Can any Oranges get anything from this race? Cardi and Gwynblade are fighting one another for 1st place in front. We need Cardi and Gwynblade to have some serious trouble. Tagslack is spinning out in that car. It turns out Alkarion in the tractor is maybe our only hope. A boost comes in behind. I think Easy Green just ran himself into a wall at full speed. Gwynblade has been knocked back. Cardi is the only hope as Alcarion takes second place. This is tight. But Alcarion's in the lead. Cardi is still in the lead. Alcarion, as of... is. Cardi takes the second race and the Greens win stream races. Just like that. I wasn't even concentrated on how close the end of the level was, and Cardi just strolls over the finish line and wins the second race. Stream races goes to the Greens. Fuck!
Exclamation mark boom.
God damn it, this game is unrealistic. Tractors don't go that fast. Only when you're stuck behind them. Fuck's sake. Right, a boom comes in from Santa at the death. Fuck's sake, Greens. God damn it. Right, the Greens win stream races. It's 62-43. Which means we have unlocked a Stubbler cam. Turns out I get to play the next round because it means nothing. I'm going to win this next round, you fucking watch. Ready for it? Good shit. Santa, as usual, is the last to cross the line. Santa fucks himself over and over again. You used to be good at this booming business, Santa. What's going on? There he comes, finally. Trickling over the line. He's done it. Easy Green, thank you for the bits. Santa, thank you for the bits. Cardi, thank you for the bits. Can we go into the final race? It means absolutely nothing, but it's worth it. I can actually see if you did mind, right? I apologise. Right, type race if you'd like to join in for this one. I'm getting myself in again. In the final race, when it means nothing, I'm going to focus on myself and try my hardest to will myself over the line. Right, exclamation mark race if you'd like to join in for the final one. As few people as possible, please, so I can win. No more big booms, smaller ones are just more random. Yes. I mean, it's better sniping, Santa. You have been quite good at taking out the front pack, I will say. The big booms I guess the big booms just take everybody out, right? And if you're taking out everybody, then it almost doesn't, there's no point to it, is there really? Because if everybody's going flying, everybody's got to land and carry on. But I guess if you're sniping, you've got a 50% chance of fucking over an orange. Right, Stubbler's winning this one, you watch. Usually I focus on the front three, but I'm focusing on me this time because I'm fucking nailing this. Here it comes. I'm not allowed to boost though or anything, am I? Right, where's me? Yes, me! Yes, this is the one. Right, Santa, get out of my fucking way because I'm winning this. This is the best way to... Cats, can you move, please? Don't add insult to injury. A boom comes in from Santa. Mind right goes flying. Right, I can get some positions here. Mina, get out of my fucking way. Mina, get out of my way! Mina, why? Look at Mina playing D. What is this? This is supposed to be my fucking special day. I'm last. Fucking, it was a sell last week. No, it's... do you know what? Maybe I am sexist. I've got fucking reason to be. A sell first, now Mina. Fuck's sake, and I'm flat last. Brilliant, lovely. Thank you, Mina. I swear I'm a boom attractor. You did just attract that one. Mina, have you got anything to say? A boom comes in from Santa and Satan goes flying. Come on, me.
Exclamation mark.
Ooh, ooh. Stunts. Need big stunts here. The check is in the post, Mina. Yeah, fuck you, Mina. Scotty tags like Gwynblade, mind right? Because guess who's not in last anymore? You right? Santa, get out of my way. I'll carry on moving. Good shit. Satan, I'm sorry, but I'm going to have to get out of my way as well. Okay, boom. Get shit on. Right, Satan, clear that tyre for me. Good work. Satan, clear this bullshit. Thank you. Right, I'm getting out of here. Goodbye. Easy Green, eat my... pack up. I don't know. Have I just got into third place? I have. Satan, I'm going to need you to fuck over Cat so I can get a first here. If I get a first place in this game, I quit streaming forever though. I mean, it's just like a win-win for everybody. Oh, fucking got spun round at the death. His Cat's going to go and win now. I bet he is. And all of a sudden, I'm in fifth after doing so well. There's been a trickling around at the background. Thanks for the nudge. What do you mean you're supposed to be helping me? Right, fuck you, Easy Green. I'm getting round you here. Good landing. Watch this. Roll straight. I'm going to need somebody to play defense. It's not a win for the second worst streamer on Twitch. Ooh. I mean, Siddles hadn't won. Come on. Right, everybody just slow down a little bit. Cats has got stuck. A big boom comes in from Scotty. That is a big one. Do I get screwed? I do.
Exclamation mark boom.
But this is where I haven't allowed any fun. Fuck's... Right. Scotty, thank you for the big bits, even though it screwed me over, you big nerd. That really did fuck me, and now I'm back in fucking 5th. Everybody else got screwed by that as well, but for some reason I took more damage. You big shithead. Scotty, thank you for the bits. Easy Green's just gonna fucking steam down there, look, and take this victory. I hate everything. Can I get a podium finish? Jump over, Cats, he's messing about. Cats, out of my way. You are meaningless to me. As Easy Green got the win, he's about to. Easy Green takes the 3rd fucking victory for the Greens. God fucking damn it. Satan, you're going to have to just help me around here. That was actually quite good. Stubbler with the podium finish. Can it be? See, top 3. I'm getting there. We're going to have this. I was dead last at one point. Take that, Mina. Right, Scotty, thank you for the bits. Satan, thank you for the bits. Cardi, thank you for the bits during stream races. You are all very generous. Not last, that is something, but that's going to do it for this week. Greens, GG, you've won the 2nd stream races point. No, you've won the 2nd point of the day. Oranges, GG for winning marbles at the start. Oh gosh, what happened? I was trying to join marbles and races while busy out and about. The Oranges won Person of the Century of the Day via Siddles, and then Cardi, and, no. Who won the first one? Who won the first one? Cardi won the 2nd. Why can I not remember who won the first stream races? Was it Cats? Why could none of us remember who won the first one? Harry! Yes, it was. It was Harry. You're right, Cellist. Don't think she can hear you, mate. You're still searching for... Is Mina actually on Cedar's bag as we speak? Mina, talk to us. Is she still currently on Cedar's bag? Holy shit. And Mina gets chopped at the death. 3rd place, I'll take that. I've done worse. But boys and girls, thank you for joining today. But that is going to do it. Ladies and gentlemen, I love you all, but I'm getting out of here. It's a bit strange in this stream to go all the way through that Kerbal stress, then to get incredibly excited at the end in stream races and marbles, and shout and scream and commentate, and then just go back to this beautiful, peaceful music. But it has to be. Right, thank you for all joining today. Congratulations to the Greens on your stream races point. Congratulations to the Oranges and Siddles on your Person of the Century of the Day. Enjoy the golden bullshit that comes with it, but I'm going to sneak off. That was a great Kerbal stream. I'm really liking this stupid idea that we've got. But that's going to do it. On Monday, I shall be continuing with State of Decay as usual, and I don't even know if that game might end next week. I think Skyrim's poisoned us a little bit to thinking that everything's going to last forever, but we might even have a new game next week. Who knows? But either way, we're returning to Antfee and all that sort of bullshit next week. I thank you all for joining this week. Thank you all for the bits. Thank you for the followers. Thank you for the support and the fucking hosts and the raids and everything else. The subs as well. You're all very generous. Cellist, thank you for the gifted subs to Cerbatron. Cerbatron, thank you for the threats, whoever the flying fuck you are. Golf is in, yes, Scotty, golf is in 2 hours and 41 minutes if you'd like to join in for the green versus orange golf, the winner of which gets a point. And I'm going to sneak off and let you all enjoy your weekend. Thank you all for joining. I love you all. You are all very generous. But until State of Decay on Monday, that is me done. Enjoy your weekend, as I'm sure you will. Sleep well and play lots of WoW, which I'm sure you also will do, apart from those of you that type in, I don't play WoW. And to you, you actually made a good decision. But, Satan, thank you for being here for us. Oh, only in the rescue mission, I'm sure. The rest of the time, I'll just pollute your afternoons. But Satan, Scotty, Cellist, Easy Green, Santa, Mina, Alkirion, Gwynblade, and everybody that I can't see on screen right now, I love you all. I shall see you all next week. But does anybody have us a final word before I sneak off and get out of here? Make sure you check the following tab on Twitch, by the way, to see who's live in the Doomhaus. I'm sure there are a few. There's Kilobits live playing Starbound. There's Alkirion live as usual. There's Scribbies playing RimWorld. There's all the choices in the world. But otherwise, I will see you all next week, if I don't see you in Discord. And the final word comes from Cellist. Ponder this, everybody, and enjoy your weekend. Sherbet lemons.
Nice.